Alright guys, so today we're doing 1v1s in the first half of the video, and then we're switching to free-for-all. Opening the arena now.
Step into the ring. Choose your fighter, Tyra! Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Livia, who's on edge? Chromodust! Pirate! Right here! Blade over! Providence revolt! You're done. Chromodust!
Game!
Well played, man, well played.
Lucina
Father,
wins!
I won!
Ready?
Well played, man, well played.
Three, two, one, go!
Prominence revolt! Blade over! Prominence! So long! Blazing end! Fast flare! Blazing end! Prominence revolt! Fast flare! Prominence revolt! Prominence
Game!
Well played, man.
Lucina
Father,
wins!
I won!
Ready? 2, 1, go!
Dash flip. Flame Nova. Flame Nova. Dash flare. You're Buzz on edge! Buzz on edge! All yours! Got it! Prominence! Flame Nova! Flame Nova!
Game!
GG, man.
Lucina
The future is not written.
Ready?
GG, man.
3, 2, 1, go!
Prominence! Let me at him! Yeah! Chroma dust! Chroma dust! Lightning! Chroma dust!
Game! Lucina
The future is not written.
I'm gonna change character because it's pointless fighting in that situation.
Ready? Three, 2, 1, go!
Falcon kick! Falcon punch! Show me your moves. Falcon punch! Falcon punch! be a moves. Falcon kick.
Game.
Well played, man. Well played.
Lucina
The future
wins.
is not written.
Ready?
Well played, man. Well played.
3, 2, 1, go! Game. Lucina
The future
wins.
is not written.
Ready? Three, two, one, go! Lucina
The future
wins.
is not written.
Ready? Three, two, one, go! Game! Lucina
The future
wins.
is not written.
Ready? Three, two, one, go! Game! Lucina
You'll never
wins.
defeat me.
Ready?
Yo, yo. How's it going?
3, 2, 1, go!
Awkward. I'm currently getting my ass kicked by an extreme Lucina player.
Lucina.
Yeah. I mean, literally, they're mental. I mean, their ability is almost like. Let's be honest here, I definitely am. They're kind of taking all the fun out of it, not gonna lie. I can barely land a hit here. It's not so much salty, it's more of a case of they're like ridiculously good to the point where I'd question whether or not they were hacking. That's the weird thing, man.
No, some people are just good at the game.
Oh, I know, but it's like the response times of their attacks is mental. They've got to have some kind of secret for this.
But you, I mean, look at A. Hack the dash attack, you can slash attack out of it with no end line.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a Lucina player able to move this quickly, especially with the attack lag. It's crazy, but, you know, I gotta commend them. They're a brilliant player. It's just they keep, you know, doing crazy shit like jumping off the edge to try and attack it.
I killed someone's career yesterday because they were playing Cloud. They jumped, you know when they do the limit crush slash? I killed all of it and killed him with an S slash.
Fair.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, it's not hard to see why though with the amount of skill some of these players have. Especially with this Lucina, I mean, I can't even land a hit. They rage quit in things that they think they stand no chance on. But sometimes if they actually, you know, continued, they'd find a way, you know? Not with this Lucina player, I don't think I can...
My Pac-Man went from 9,000 GSP to 5,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's all just the luck of the draw. It's all still fun and games at the end of the day, it's just... With me, I find it kind of pointless fighting against a player where you can't even do anything, you know? It's like Jigglypuff players that constantly use the sleep ability. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, if you can't land a hit, then it kind of takes the fun out of it for the person who can't do anything, you know? Although, I'm actually not doing too badly here with Ridley. Although I imagine they're probably using a false sense of security or something, just so they can go for some kind of crazy kill at the end.
Yep. That sounds like Lucina. Risking.
Oh man, that was so close. I managed to nearly spike them, but it knocked me back too far to be able to recover. That was pretty close though.
Probably the best thing about Pac-Man is the fact you don't have to worry about losing a jump when you can recover the network.
Fair, man. Oh man, that was so close. But it knocked me back too far to be able to recover.
3, 2, 1, go!
By the way, I guess you're gonna have to head off.
No, I will probably, but the fact that I'm in an online match, I'm not leaving.
Alright, fair
And
enough.
I'll probably get moaned at for it, but
I got frickin' Rosalina and Luma.
imagine you could though, and they're just thinking it's loud, but it's just you doing it.
That would be kind of
You
amusing.
could just keep pausing and then automatically make them leave from rage with a lap.
There is such a thing that allows you to do that, you know. It does exist, and people use it quite frequently. It's known as a lag switch. There's a method you can do that. The easiest way to do it in a Smash Bros. Game is to, you know, exit to the home screen on the Switch and go back in again multiple times, it puts the lag strain on it. That's the simplest way to do it.
Come in.
The easiest way to do it in a...
Lucina
Father,
wins!
I won.
Go back in again multiple times, it puts the lag strain on it.
Ready?
Well, so if she told you to, and you're about to win a match in Fortnite, there you go, Sky.
3, 2, 1, go! Hurry!
I can be honest with you, the best thing to do as Pac-Man is wait for when they're about to get out, then if you
The future
stand
is
there,
not
then
written.
always try to get out the attack, and all you sort of do is shield up smash, and it works.
Oh, Pac-Man, yeah. And at the moment I've just been getting some really weird characters, you know.
Ready?
I don't know,
Well,
I
at
just
least
don't know
somebody
why.
else is in now. I can take a
It's
break
like
from getting my
no
ass kicked.
matter what move he uses to kill you, he's always got that goofy smile on his face, and it's just so ridiculous.
I know, it's kind of amusing.
It's like he doesn't care if he's killing you, he's just happy to be there.
1, go!
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that this guy's a better player than the Lucina, but it looks like this guy's getting his ass kicked by the Lucina equally.
There's two. I've got a minute.
Oh, man. This is like brutal to watch, I'm not gonna lie. It's been less than a minute in and the other guy's already on his last life. Talk about Lucina speedruns, man. The Lucina won in a total of 57 seconds.
The future is not written.
Man, that's mental. Talk about Lucina speedruns, man.
Ready?
The Lucina won in 57 seconds. Oof, got Snake. I'm likely to get dead even quicker.
1, go!
Hey, Whiskey, welcome. played, man. Well played.
Lucina
You'll never
wins.
defeat me.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Not too bad, thanks. How you doing?
It's like Pac-Man did it to my own trick.
You'll play a Pac-Man using your own tricks there, pals.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let my own trick kill me. Oh, he left. Pussy.
Man, keep language clean. This is on the line.
Lucina
Father,
wins.
I won.
Okay, poor nanny.
Fair, man, fair.
Ready?
Keep language clean. This is on the line.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Isabel on the random. This is gonna be absolutely terrible for me. I can't play Isabel. Although honestly, Whiskey, the best character I've had to get blues with this one is Ridley so far, and I'm not even that great a Ridley player. I have no idea, man. I've only played them a couple of times. Only met them today in this game, so. Judging by their playstyle, I'd assume that they probably are Lucina main. Yeah, man, I tend to play Pyro Mithra, but I still, like, literally couldn't get a hit in with Pyro Mithra on this guy.
Game!
Well played, man, well played.
Lucina
The future
wins.
is not written.
Yeah, man, I tend You're awfully quiet today, Bowles.
I'm trying to beat up this Captain Falcon that loves to spam grab, which is unusual for a Falcon mate.
3, 2,
I mean, whatever strategy works, you know? We don't really have any rules on playstyles there as long as you're actually fighting. All of our rules and information are on our Discord server. The link is at the top of the live chat for anyone who's interested. You know, you said that just at the moment that Greninja just killed the Lucina. I mean, they're both on 2 stocks, but this is a pretty intense battle here.
Basically, the cable ugly thinking he would grab the ledge and he didn't. He landed on the edge, so I down smashed and killed him with Blinky.
Best way to do it, Pac-Man, isn't it?
Well, yeah, up smashes. I think Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Clyde's the orange one, Blinky's the red one, Pinky. I think Inky's blue, Pinky obviously pink. That's it.
Unfortunately, we've lost our connection to the ring, so we'll have to, guess who's gonna come out the winner. Although at current rates, I think it's probably gonna be the Lucina again.
ready?
Nice one, Whiskey. Nice one.
3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I got Jigglypuff. This is gonna go terribly. Pokemon battle with Jigglypuff, who I barely play. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with Jigglypuff. Kinda just pressing buttons and hoping for the best here.
I love how this guy's now turned on the leg switch, trying to make me think I'm not free.
No, man. Gotta hate people when they turn on lag switcher. Welcome there, Dildra. I'm not sure which stage you're referring to. I've just selected a Omega as mine.
Oh my god, he turned on the fucking leg switch. Of course.
Gotta hate the lag switch, man.
Greninja wins.
Mine's just set to the temple, but on Omega.
Isn't that like frequency?
Ready?
Sorry? Mine's just set to the temple, but on Omega. Didn't catch that, Bell.
Three,
Silent.
2, 1, go!
I should probably let people know that we also have stage hazards on, so be cautious of that.
Game! Greninja wins! Ready?
Sorry, man. Like, no, that's a bit more like it. I can play sword fighters more or less. There are a few sword fighters I can't play.
1, go!
Prepare yourself.
So, did you figure out what was wrong with
No, I haven't yet, man.
I just can't see what would happen. Like, if it banging, but they do nothing for itself. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there.
I was just sitting there, and then like, I turned my phone off for a bit, turned it back on before I was downstairs, and I was trying to be mad, and I thought, and he done that to me, and I thought, like, what?
Greninja wins.
I thought to myself, I can't be banned without a cause.
Yeah, it's a little unusual how it didn't have a reason for it.
I'm not angry at him. I just didn't understand why. Like, if he just told me there was such a drunk that I was thinking, then he just told me, and I was
Ready?
like,
Yeah,
I don't know anymore.
I don't know, man. It is what it is, I guess.
It's weird that you wouldn't even...
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, well, I think he had something going on last night, which is why he didn't, you know, talk much, but... I don't know, he was asleep when I tried to contact him this morning, so... Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know. He didn't ban anyone else, did he?
Not to my knowledge, I mean, nobody's complained about being banned other than you. Either way, he's left the Discord, which means he's lost the moderator privileges anyway. The only thing I can think of is something irritated with him. It's the only time he gets in, like, you know, moods like that, you know? Oh, just to let people know, the streams will be down on Thursday. There won't be any, there won't be any streams on Thursday.
Why?
I'm upgrading my streaming machine. I purchased a new motherboard that should be turning in the post on Monday. But I've also ordered new cable ties, which will be here Thursday, so I'm just going to sort it all on Thursday. I got a full-blown gaming machine for the stream at the moment, but The motherboard on it's a bit weedy. Managed to pick up a new one that's got full-blown RGB on the board. It's only 70 quid and it's got everything it'd have brand new, so. I mean, at 70 quid, I thought, why the heck not? Find a motherboard that cheap is pretty good, especially if it fits all my other components as well. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to the W. Tortoise. I'm going to let you go ahead just because you haven't had a game yet. I don't know if you're watching this, but, you know, you might be. Just trying to find the, alright, there we go. You know, I think they should add in the Smash messages, no problem. It's a phrase that people use a lot that isn't, you know, offensive, and in some cases it's kind of needed, you know? I mean, they've got the whole thank you very much and things like that, so... You'd think that if they had a no problem one, it kind of helps with... Have they?
Yes.
I've not seen where that one is. They have a lot of weird messages that you can send. They've got welcome, but they don't have a you're welcome.
What annoys me is the fact that they don't let you like type your own things, which would be so much easier to get to know people on Smash Bros.
I think they do that more for the younger audience. I mean, the Smash Bros is like what, a 12? And obviously you can't really speak to younger age people.
I think because it looked realistic at the time, they were worried about people thinking of it as actual violence.
I mean, it could also be the same reason why they don't allow bad language on Pokemon now. People just use... Yeah, in the olden games you could call a Pokemon whatever you wanted, but at this day and age you can't call it bad language anymore. Then I used to have a copy of Pokemon Red I purchased second-hand, that literally every Pokemon had a bad word as they...
Yeah, all the names were swear words.
Yeah, literally every single word on it is swear words. I mean, a lot of them seem to be, I mean, the content page tends to be full of a lot of customs with really inappropriate images.
But that's what Nintendo get for creating a place where you can actually build your own stage.
I mean, a lot of people do use bad language, especially in high-intensity games like this.
Ready?
And definitely this game is a one that irritates people quite frequently with the amount of kills and things, you know? And it can be a pretty frustrating one. Robin, yet another character I suck at on 1v1s. I mean, in 4-player Smash, it's much easier to play Robin, because people tend to just leave you be for a while. You know, allows you to charge at the forearms. 1v1s, you just don't get a breather, you know?
I just think I feel playing Pac-Man 1v1. You don't get time to charge for free.
I know, right? Robin definitely isn't the greatest character for 1v1, that's for certain.
Arc fire.
Especially when you're playing against a pretty much ranged fighter. Definitely a tricky one to play Robin on. Ooh, nice one there, man. Nice one with the spike. Pretty nice ending. Love the username there with the notch.
Ready?
Notch with the Minecraft Steve head. Nice one.
Three, two, one, go!
My red is trying Mario against Lucina now. It's gonna be interesting. Mario can be quite a tricky one to play if you don't know what you're doing. I know I for certain don't know what I'm doing to Mario. Seems like he's trying to play an awful lot of grabs here. Oof, that spike there with a failed recovery. Or should I say attempted spike, I guess. Looks like the Lucina here is going to be taking the crown back again. Fair man, I was already on there this morning, but I'll be heading back later this evening. We're doing 1v1. We finally found a way to get around to that dying then.
Oh yeah, the ice cap.
Nice man, nice.
And I got a tip. Oh, what was it called? It was something beginning with C. It was aggressive. I can't remember.
Well, I went back to that
Parnivorous or something.
No, well I went back to the whatchamacallit. I went back to Herbivore Island and took an Ankylo because I left the doors wide open.
What's going there now? Everyone knows, so.
Yeah, they left the door open, so I kind of went back and took the Ankylo.
Even if they leave their door open, is it possible for them to like make their dinosaurs attack you if you go in?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% certain on that.
I've seen somewhere it says like, oh, A level, blah blah blah, spotted you.
Yeah, unfortunately, Whiskey, we did lose connection right at the end there, which kind of sucks. But it sounds like it was a laugh.
2, 1,
But yeah, no,
go!
I'm pretty sure it should be possible, but I don't know.
Because I know obviously PvP is not, but since they're entities, technically it should
Yeah, I know dinosaurs can attack if they're aggressive. And obviously if you hit a wild Bronto, it's passive until you hit it, so...
Which dinosaur is the hardest to tame?
I think that's the Quetzals in my opinion. But that could just be because I don't know how to do it. But...
Just think about this. A Brontosaurus and my snout decided to find my
Fair, man, fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty obvious if your snail's still alive but dying. No man, this is starting to look pretty rough here for the Joker.
Joker will do bad. Joker's bad until our same name.
And we got a guy here with the username Boss Quinn, and it looks like he's playing Joker, and he's already on 1 stock, whereas the Lucina is still on 3. It's starting to look pretty intense. Bit of lag there. And we lost connection in the ring again at the last second. I hate when it does that, but, you know, it is what it is.
You know the only reason it does that is because you're streaming.
I mean, it might be, I don't know. I mean...
See, look, your stream will show it if you're in it, but when you're not in it, the stream gives up.
Yeah, but the weird thing is the settings on the stream and all that, it's all on brilliant connection. I have the software that shows it as it's running, you know? I mean, obviously if I'm in it, it keeps the connection, but...
Nintendo Online, so...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is there's a shoddy connection on Nintendo's end.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, well, I think I'm just doomed here. I got Min. Everyone, especially Lucina mains, are gonna know how to handle Min. That, and I'm an absolute terrible Min player. I imagine this is gonna be over before the 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive the whole minute, you know.
I can't jump, I'm sitting down. Shuffle.
Game.
Well played, man, well played.
Lucina
The future is not written.
Ready?
Well played, man, well played. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally play Min because, you know, they're a bit too much of a campy character, you know? But yeah, that's all part of the fun. I play random just to shake it up a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Never quite know what you're gonna get. Yo, welcome, man.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, I'm saying good.
Yeah, I'm good, man. You?
I've been a bit under the weather, mate. That's why I haven't heard from you for a few days. I've been
Oh man.
Been door Friday. Off. Really bad. I feel a bit better today.
Oh, that's something, eh?
The good news is that I've put a lot of emulation on my Xbox, and I've now play Super Mario Kart on my Xbox Series X online.
Oh, nice, man.
Literally, that's a really cool. I was just fucking about with it. I was like,
And you
oh,
gotta be
God.
careful with things like that, though, because some of the games consoles company get a bit arsey about it. I know with Nintendo, if you mod one of their consoles and they catch you, they literally ban the console.
There's an Xbox thing. Yeah, it's Microsoft.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I can be certain on how Microsoft handle it, but I know with Nintendo.
I've got what I've done. With Xbox, you have this thing called the developers kit.
Yeah.
You pay £15 for it. Basically, with that program, that allows you to connect your computer. Basically, it's a
Sounds pretty cool.
So I on it, and I can play PS2 games, Nintendo 64 games. I put GoldenEye on there, and it works.
Oh man, nice.
Literally, I've put so many games on here, and
Father, I won.
one thing, so I'm a massive Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I own, like the OG Battlefront 2. And there is a way you can have internet to work on it, but I'm having trouble with it. I know what the problem is, but it's not an easy problem to resolve. So I've just got to do a bit of
Oof, Pichu.
I've got Super Smash Bros. As well. I've got Brawl and I've got the original.
Oh, nice, man.
On Xbox as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, with Microsoft, I'd imagine that they'd be alright with that sort of thing, because, you know, you can mod a computer fairly easily. And that was kind of the whole point in them, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think it's like, if you're going to be like loud
And I think the problem Nintendo has is if you hack their system, it gives you access to all their stuff on the store. So you can basically steal the game content free of charge. And I think that's...
I wouldn't want to hack it Nintendo, to be honest with you. I mean,
yeah, I mean, with some older gen Nintendo consoles, they didn't patch it well enough, and people can use a little device to hack into it. And Nintendo got pretty irate about it, so they started banning users that they catch with it, and, you know, banning consoles. And if Nintendo ban your console, there's only one way to fix it, and only if you're really good at doing embedded circuits. They literally lock the motherboard, and if you send it back to Nintendo, not even they'll unban it.
I think that's the thing. I don't really want to do that, to be honest, with Nintendo, because Nintendo. I'll be honest. I think I've really modified
now. I actually not. I have modified a Nintendo because I've modified my Nintendo Wii and I've got homebrew on it.
Yeah.
So I've
The
actually.
Nintendo Wii's they're not too fussed about these days because they've shut down all online support.
I have homebrew on it, but there's a problem with that Nintendo Wii. Like it works fine, but the what's the channel called? It's called it's basically homebrew. Something I've got the program name, but you can basically put any disc in it, or you can download a ROM off the internet. But you can literally put a disc in, if you understand everything, it installs it. It's saved onto your console forever.
Alright.
So it's pretty cool. But I mean, this was modified in 2012, so it's a bit of a long one, but I'm like thinking, what's the point in even like? I mean, with my Nintendo Wii, I'll probably only use it for Wii Sports, so maybe Mario Kart. I've got Mario Kart Wii on the Xbox. I'm like, do I even need that?
Oh
Like,
man.
I've got everything on it. I mean, I've got my old PS1 games. I've got my modern games. I've got my Call of Duty, Halo.
I've been thinking on getting one of the Call of Duties for the stream at some point, but I'm not sure which one to get, you know?
Alright, well, if you wanna have your stream like piping up right, I'd probably get that Modern Warfare 2, the new one, because I mean that'll cost you money.
I had a friend who went into one of the game stores because there isn't anything obviously local to where I am. And you know he inquired with them and they recommended they recommended Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard. Alright.
That COD is shit.
Alright then.
It's fucking shit. I would say that on the high install or the high round by Obi-Wan and say that shit. Honestly, mate, I was so
Alright, well I guess they were trying to sell me the newer stuff, I guess, because they wanted like 56 quid for it.
mate, honestly, right, with Vanguard, if you ever played Call of Duty Zombies...
I've never played it, I'm new to the whole thing, but, you know, from what I've heard, it sounds like it's quite a popular one.
Well, Vanguard's only popular because it's the new one out.
I meant Call of Duty in general, rather than that one in particular.
It's shit, it's so shit. Like, I was so disappointed with that game when it came out, because I'm a COD fan. Like, I remember playing Call of Duty World at War on the 360, and that was wicked back then. It was so good. And it's the first time you saw zombies, and the online was amazing.
So it's the Modern Warfare 2 one that, you know, it's the better one then.
Well, I think, this is the thing. Modern Warfare 2 is actually a game that came out in 2009, right? But now they had the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which was released 2 years before that, which was made in 2007, or came out in 2007.
Yeah.
And now, in 2019, they rebooted the game, and they had Warzone. Warzone, you could play for free if you wanted to. You can download it on PC, or it's not
my original favourites were definitely
Nice one, Whiskey, nice one.
Well, I can play Black Ops 1 on Xbox. I play that all the time.
Zombie mode on Black Ops 2 is my favourite without a doubt.
Ready?
I mean, I like Transit. Like, that's Transit you're talking about. Like, I like Transit, but I mean, I really like Zombies on Black Ops 1 because all the maps were well done. And
Oh man, I just got Ken on the random and I can't play him for crap.
I remember my first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 3 on the Wii.
I had that on PS. I played it on first on Xbox 360. It was so old. And then I also remember playing it on. I remember Call of Duty 1 and 2 on the PS2. But I remember playing Warley Medal of Honor. That's the game I used to play as a kid. So I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I'm a massive FPS person. Like, I would say I'm okay at Smash, but I'm pretty good, but like, I prefer my FPS like females and Wii. And I'll tell you now, with Vanguard, which is the new one, there was some of it was pretty good, right? And there was like little good like graphics, little cool, yeah, whatever. But if you actually see like Modern Warfare, the reboot, like Warzone, you'll realise how shit it is. And if you wanted to increase your viewership, I don't know if you're good at FPS, because obviously if you're good at it, you're obviously good.
I mean, I'm pretty good at games like Smash, but they're kind of like fighting games, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, hang on, my mate's calling me too. Let me just drop the call, drop out the call, I'll join back in.
Yeah, alright man, see you in a minute.
Everyone's calling me like, it's crazy today, hang on.
Honestly, I don't know how I'm survived this long. My Ken game is literally hard trash.
Imagine getting I'm at level 47 at the moment. I finally made my own house.
Man, I'm level 70.
It was 69 the other day.
Yeah, I got to level 70 this morning.
I won.
What are the materials needed for a bolo again?
A bowler? You need like hide, stone, thatch, fiber, stuff like that, I think. Hide can be the hard one to get early on. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Use some what's the best creature to kill to get some item?
I mean, the best ones are the larger creatures. I mean, early on, the easiest ones to kill are parasaurs. I mean, you can kill a few dodos, make a few bowlers, and then just, you know, kill parasaurs by tying their legs together.
What's this game that's all about?
Ark.
Fuji said Dodo. I was thinking that's a prehistoric game.
Yeah. It's called Ark Survival Evolved. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be real with you, mate. I bought that game and I was really disappointed because all my mates were playing and they were talking about, it's so cool and all this and that. And I played it and I was just like, this game is so shit. Like, this just
If you want to play a better game similar to Ark, I recommend Conan Exiles. It's an 18+ and for obvious reasons. But it's a bloody brilliant game. There's a lot more fighting and violence in it. But it's an 18 because your character when you first spawn is literally butt naked. So it's not exactly one I can, you know, stream on.
It's not like, you know, Rust. I don't know if you know the game Rust. Like, you start off naked in that one as well, sort of.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
you literally, you can see the privates in the Conan. I mean, it's the one downside to it. Literally, you can change details on your character a lot more than you can on Ark. For example, you can literally make your character have, like, a dick that hits the floor.
You make it into a man into a woman.
You can have a male or female character, and you can customize literally every aspect of your character. You can even do their religion and things like that in it. And there's a lot more to do on it.
I'm gonna make him a Jedi. That's just the standard religion, mate. Just make him a Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, it's all sort of based around your character has been exiled from the whole world sort of community thing. And you basically got to try and survive whilst people try and hunt you down and kill you, along with all the more crazy monsters and everything. And, you know, every now and again you get a horde of, you know, hunters that have found your location and realise you're an exile that survived. And they just come and hunt you down.
I'm about to give it a go. Is it on PC?
Yeah, it's on PC, Xbox. I think it's on PlayStation, but I'm not sure.
Have you ever played? I mean, this is an old game. Everyone knows the Lord of the Rings, most likely.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring on PS2.
Oh my god, yes.
No, I never had a PS2. I had PS1, but I never had PS2.
It's basically The Fellowship. Basically, this game was like, it wasn't based off the film, it was more based off the book. And I was doing this game, I was struggling to work on my Xbox on the emulation. I get so pissed off with it. Every time I left the Shire, or the Hobbit house, at the beginning, the game would just crash. But then I was like, oh, I'll just cut the PC. And I fucking completed it like so easy. As a kid, there was if you ever watched Lord of the Rings, like
Yeah.
Dark Privates.
Yeah.
There's a word for it. The correct word for the necromancer. What are they called?
If they summon the dead, they're necromancers.
No. It's just no. I don't know if they're necromancers. They're black. The Nazgul, that's it, the Nazgul. That's what they're called, the Nazgul. And basically, when you're leaving the Shire and it's all dark, mate, you've got to try and hide from them and escape the Shire. And if they spot you, you don't die, but it'll end the game. They literally have this cutscene of going, I was saying that to my brother the other day. I was like, mate, that game used to shit me up as a kid. It was just like, it used to just... No, for real, it's honestly, man, it's like the biggest fear factor in that game was just that bit. The whole game is easier.
See, the bit I struggled with, I struggled with the old Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets one. That one was pretty crazy.
Such a cunt.
Yeah. The one I played was on GameCube, Nintendo GameCube. Oh, please tell me you've seen the Harry Potter was Scottish one. It's a meme on YouTube.
You'll never defeat me.
Alright, you know what? Well played, man. I did that when I was young. That was a bad move. You, an old wizard. Oh man, that was hilarious. Oh man.
He's done another one as well. It's like, Professor McGonagall, you wrinkly bitch.
Oh yeah, man, yeah.
And she just turns into a the way she turns from it to her. I was like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh yeah, what did you say? It's like, oh, you must go into the out of bounds there sections, otherwise you're gonna get raped or something. And I was like, what? He does as well. I'm like,
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Was it Shrekker's doing it?
Oh man.
It's made by the same creator as Shrekker's Last Breath.
Oh
Is it
man.
actually?
Yeah, that's why the Shrek was there.
There are a lot of messed up videos and things in the world, but that one was hilarious.
Choose your fighter.
This is what YouTube was made for. Oh, it's cringe. I'm talking to my mate about.
Also, just a heads up, so I don't think I've mentioned to you yet, but we've had to close our Minecraft realm. We got hackers turn up.
Oh.
Play away.
Yeah, literally, the first day we even played it, hackers. So I'm not paying for a realm that, is going to allow people to hack into it,
You can have crossplay with that one, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but the problem was we had this one guy who joined. Even so, I'm not going to sit there and, pay, 20 quid a month just to have these fuckers come in and destroy everything.
Can you just not make just a normal cricket? Well, obviously,
I could make a server based on my computer, but the IP address would change regularly, and it would be computer only. Because I could make my own server quite easily on my gaming machine. That isn't much of a problem. It's just it's a pain,
I mean, I've got Minecraft on my Xbox. I just have to
Yeah, that's
install it.
what I play it on.
I tend to play it more on computer. I know all the different, moves
Like,
on the computer.
Most people, it's better.
Yeah.
Most things are better to play on PC, to be real. But I'm not a PC gamer. The thing is, like, my main console is probably the Xbox, but I have a PS5.
Yeah, I tend to play on my Switch more on my PC.
I've never been a PC gamer.
But, I've got all the consoles.
Years. I think, what's the point in buying them all over again?
I think there's pros and cons for PC. I mean, the good thing about PC is that there's a lot of things like there's one. I mean, if I ever had the good PC for it, I'd probably get my girlfriend.
And I've got two different PCs. I've got a massive gaming machine that can play literally anything. And then at the same time, I've got a gaming laptop, which I just tend to keep in my cupboard, to be honest.
Oh my god, guys, change the topic. My girlfriend sent me a voice note of 43 minutes, 2 seconds.
Oh man, good luck.
I know.
Did you sort it out with her then? Or?
Yes and no. It's a long story.
Just take their blame. They're going to blame you. You can't go against it. You're so
No, she still likes me and that, but it's sort of my fault. But I can take. But it's a long one, man. It's like I'm not going to get into it, but it's just things happen sometimes. But I'm not going to listen to 43 minutes right now. Not in the hard way. I can wait.
I should warn you, man. This is on live, so I don't know if she's subscribed or anything, but.
No, she's not.
So yeah, be cautious with that.
She was in a Discord chat once. Like she's got Discord, and she joined chat room, and then when I had this argument with her, she left the fucking Discord saying goodbye. And everyone's like, why did she leave? This is a Super Smash Bros. One as well. I was like, if anyone's gonna know, it's Andy. I'm like,
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm in this one. I don't know. Do you
Hey,
know,
Boo with a hat, welcome.
Do you know, like Yellow Snow?
Oh god, I lost the. I remember that one. I lost the invite and I could never join it again. So that's
yeah, well, I'm really, like, everyone knows me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to me, my name in the Smash community is, like, somewhat, I wouldn't say well known, but in, like, local area, like, I would like to say, like, a lot of people know my name, and, like, they all like me in that one. I was a mother, I boosted the server, but I got broke, and I was like, I've got to use my money for more important things than, like, increasing, like, a server. And I've been in that while. I mean, I don't have.
Hang on a sec, man. Guys, just chill in the chat, man. It's just a game. I mean, no need to start arguments over it.
Yeah, it's just a game, bro. It's just a game, bro.
Are you still in that server?
Yeah, I'm still on the server. I don't really quite in it, but they're really weird about buying people in that server because just getting jacket, like my missus, like getting her in there was a fucking mission because I said, like, I went to the host. I said, look, I'm not asking her to come in here because I want her in here. I don't mind her in here, but she wants to come in here. She messaged me, and you're saying she's not allowed to be in here. And like, I'm thinking that now it's making me like a little mad. And like, cause my missus, she was like overthinking, like, oh, there's girls in that chat, they think I'm there. And then like, I've got my profile picture on Discord, so that she's thinking, oh, they're gonna hit on you, all this and that. And I'm just like, oh, for God's sake, like, it's just. But the thing is, like, in that chat, when because you've got to realise a lot of these people, like, they're quite young. And, you know, I'm not trying to say, like, we're all young at one point, but some point, It's awkward, but it's not.
This is why I kind of feel awkward sometimes in this server, because a lot of the people watch your streams for kids, and when they join, you're like,
Yeah, I know, like, mate, I'm like 4 years away from 30. You know, I sound young, but I'm literally going to be 30 in like a few years, you know?
I mean, in some cultures, 30 is still pretty, you know, young.
not anymore.
I mean, but that's the thing,
I
like,
mean, if you
in that
think
chat,
about it, the average human life is approximately around 70 years.
yeah. But I mean, but then I had this one guy who kept calling me old, and I was like, mate, what are you on about? I'm old. Like, I'm not even 30 yet, mate. I'm like,
Oh man.
like, I was like, I know I live on my own, and like, I'm probably like, I think Harold was, like, they're like 15, innit? So that is weird, like, you think about it.
Ready?
I've got a little cousin.
Seriously, guys, chill it in the live chat there, please. I mean, there's no need to argue about it. It's just,
Austria, where we're
it's just a game, guys. There's no need to, you know, freak out about it.
2, 1, go!
So we're technically the new Uber generation.
We're basically, like, the thing is, like, I was brought up with my granddad. Like, my granddad was brought up in the Blitz, you know, in World War II. Like, he
Yeah, you might. So they're the silent generation. I've forgotten about now.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
It's just a game, guys. It's just for fun, so there's no need to, you know, start anything.
Lightning Buster!
People just take the heart on these games, man. I'm gonna lie to you, someone kept teabagging me up yesterday when I was kicking. When I was in a really bad mood, like the other day, I was like, oh, shut up, teabagging me. I just got, I didn't get angry. I was just like, fuck off, mate. And I just got more angry.
I don't know if you guys are, yeah, seeing the live messages, but it just seems to be they're all arguing at the moment. I might have to, you know, mute them at this rate. Because it is just a game and it is just for fun, guys, so there's no need to freak out about it.
Game!
It just seems to be they're all arguing at the moment. I might have to, you know, mute them at this rate. It is just a game, and it is. Again, just a quick thing for anyone who may or may not be interested, but we do have a Discord server. The link is always above at the top there.
Oh my god, they are really going in on this, mate.
Yeah, I know. It's like, seriously, chill, guys, chill.
It is just, can we just like play Smash and just be like, yo, that was a good game. Yes,
No, I'm gonna let the student guy have a game because I don't think he's been in properly yet.
I joined you guys a little bit. I was just.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing 1v1s at the moment, so you might be stuck in a queue for a little while, but is what it is.
I think to be fair,
3, 2,
I'll probably
1,
outsweat these people.
Yeah.
Are they sweaty? Like, you know, sweaty's like, are they good?
Oh, there are quite a few decent players, and we did have a Lucina in here earlier who was pretty good, but I think he's left now.
I think, like, you know what I love? It's like when you go into those when you're fighting people and you're literally beating them and like they're not taking the L and they're just bitching about it in the comments, and I say nothing at all. All I do is just like go, here I am, or
yeah. Then at the end of the day, it's all just for the fun and games. You know, if people start getting aggressive in the chats, I have to warn them, and then if they continue, I have to mute it. Because at the end of the day, I do get an awful lot of different aged viewers turn up, and you know, if they start going at it and stuff like this, it can make younger viewers uncomfortable with it, you know.
I think it's totally understandable if someone loses a game, right? And they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, that's so annoying. I was so, you know, you get even like a bit angry, like a bit agitated. But if you're gonna like turn into like a right arsehole, that's just not really justified. But I had someone.
Alright, I'm gonna have to put this guy in a timeout because he's starting to post offensive stuff.
That's alright. I can break it.
Seriously, guys, come back when you can chill.
Take a chill pill, bro. Right, what battery am I on the Switch? Let's have a look. 64%.
Ironically, in Nintendo, and it's 64%.
Oh, yeah, it's 64. Shit, bro.
We just host these games for fun. It's not about, you know, getting salty at people or, you know, arguing. It's just chill and have fun, guys.
If my brother was here, he would say grow up. That's just what he would say. I'm not saying that's
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta look from a neutral point of view as a, you know, a host. So it's just a case of, you know, guys need to chill.
You have to be impartial.
Exactly. So
You have to set
the first person to start, you know, getting offensive, it is in our rules. All our rules are on the Discord server. So, you know, if you start getting offensive and you continue it even after the warning, I have to give you that first initial mute and all that. But if it keeps up, and we do have a 3-strike policy here, then we do have to temporary ban after the 3 strikes. All of our rules and information is on our Discord server, and our Discord server is always linked in the above chats.
I just want to see if he's good or not.
It's like, you know, you can like another player, but it's like, if you're going to be, like, rude and, like, just be an absolute...
Exactly, I mean, you know, taunting is one thing, I mean, you know, a little bit of banter's fine here or there, but when you start getting offensive with it, that's where, you know, I have to draw the line.
I'm not going to lie to you, mate. One thing I don't like the Smash community, it's so toxic, and do you know I know you don't know Metal, but you know, Verizon, their videos and like the comments are just so, to be honest with you, they're just, how to say, they're just, it's
Oh man, I mean, the whole hacking community for Minecraft Realms, that's toxic. I joined in there for a while, and that's just crazy.
Imagine joining the 3-year-olds arguing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, hacking once or twice as a laugh, just joining in and messing about. Fair enough, but, you know, doing it as a repeat thing every 24 minutes, it's like, why? Why would you do that? I mean, all it makes people think is you're an asshole.
Because they're behind a computer screen.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. When everyone hides behind a computer, everyone's brave when it's all online, but face to face, nah.
Mate, I'm different, mate. What you see is what you get with me, mate. I went to an all-boys school.
Yeah.
In London, all-boys school in London with gang-related culture and everything. I had to deal with a lot of, like, that's why, like, when people get like bare offensive on these games, I'm like, mate, you would not say this to my face.
Yeah.
At all.
And it's one of the things, I don't know if you lot have ever noticed this, but it's like, if you look back, say, 20 years ago, you'd have people ask you on the street if you're alright if you look down, but if you look down on the street these days, people will just walk past, and you might even get some that just sit there and take the piss out of you. So it's like, you know, the world is getting colder. Nobody trusts anyone.
I was talking about this with my mate on the phone. I was saying, like, the world differences when we were all little, from like from the noughties, that's like the early 2000s, all the 2000s, even 90s. That was different generation back then.
I mean, even if you look at it now, I mean, say you're in the central of London and you're homeless, people will just walk past you or take the piss. But if you go somewhere where it's, you know, there isn't much there, like a homeless shelter or say a village somewhere in an undeveloped country, if you go somewhere like that, everyone will be willing to share everything they've got just to try and, you know, make everyone survive. It's crazy what having stuff makes people do.
There's a place in London called, it's a nightclub called Venue. I go there all the time. And it's in New Cross.
Yeah.
New Cross is quite popular. It's in South East London. And I tell you what, when everyone's lining up to get into the nightclub, right? The amount of poverty is It's disgusting. It's
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
disgusting.
But the
It's
crazy
like-
thing is, if you look at people who are in that sort of situation, they're a lot more willing to help other people. They'll share what little they have in order to help somebody else.
I saw this one black guy who was homeless, yeah, and he was just like, he asked for money. I was like, I ain't really got no money, but give him, at the time I smoked cigarettes, so I give you a fag, mate. And he's like, yeah, alright, mate. It's just like, alright, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's try living like that, like people, like, it's not nice.
Best wins.
Like, I was homeless for a day, but that's not proper, it's not proper homeless. It's like, these people are homeless for like, what, like years, and imagine being on the streets in the cold. Like, imagine living how they're living in this day and age.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking
One sec.
scary.
Yeah, Whiskey, I was able to read the comments as it was going through. I muted him for the time being. But at the end of the day, it's like, seriously, guys, chill. At the end of the day, it is just a game, so, you know.
3, 2, 1, go!
Which one's the one who's being beat? Is it the one you have to make excuses for your loss of front? Just be like being got it's enough now. Jesus, man, let's just fucking all grow a pair, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, guys, please chill in the comments. I'm gonna have to start, enforcing our rules if you're not gonna chill. It is just a game, it is just for fun, let's just leave it at that, and a loss is a loss, but at the end of the day, it's all fun and games.
This isn't like competitive at the moment, you know what I mean? Like, it's competitive when you're playing, but it's not competitive to the point where you're in esports and everything's on the line.
We do have competitive sessions that come up every now and again, but at the moment, we're just playing, chilled out games, you know?
But even then, like, no, I mean, let's be real, there's nothing's really at stake. You know, like
yeah. I mean, it's not like it's a Smash competition. It's just fun and games.
If it was a Smash competition, I can understand like the total like, oh my god, this money's on the line and all this and that.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, if it's just a game like this, it's just for fun and games.
It's a Black Sunday. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Cool.
It's literally just for chilling, man.
That's why I had a break off Smash for ages, man, because I just got so annoyed with the community. Pissed me off of this game.
And you can get a lot of different people that you meet in this day and age. I mean, I did have one hater early on. I've definitely got my first hater on the streams, that's for certain. Literally, they subscribed just to put in the chat that they thought I sucked as a player in comparison to battling a Steve player that was pretty good. At the end of the day, a character's only as good as the player, but some players are better at other characters, some are better at others, but at the end of the day, a Steve player that knows how to, sit there and build a dick in the Minecraft blocks is pretty good.
Some players that I go against, I don't respect the difference between. I sometimes don't respect certain players when they defeat me because it's not a justified win. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be salty about it.
Well, at the end of the day, we have no rules here about, play styles as long as you're actually fighting. But you can win in any way you see necessary as long as you're actually fighting. That's all we really care about on that front. But at the point people start, bringing out insults and getting offensive about it, that's where we have to step in and, draw the lines. Well, at the end of the day, we have no rules here about,
Right, that messed up. I'll tell you what, you've got to give credit where credit's due.
Red Pixman, seriously?
It's 5 consecutive wins, mate.
What's with the weird thing there, man? Bells?
Ready?
Right, this is where I'm gonna.
Is he even still there?
I don't know.
He was in the chat a minute ago. He's muted himself for whatever reason.
2, 1.
I'm gonna have to hide that message because obviously it is a little offensive. I am so glad for Nicky Tendo on here. They showed me how to set it so that it hides potentially offensive messages from my reviews.
That's good.
Yeah, because we don't need that sort of thing turning up in the chats. I mean, at one point there was people who put comments with pornography links in, and I'm just like, why? So, you know, at the same time they helped me with, you know, set it so no one can post links to other sites in there as well. So it's definitely helped.
It's just so you can tell this is a hard one.
I can translate most languages, and I know quite a lot of different languages, but when somebody goes on in the comments and posts a link saying, pretty good video, here's some pornography, I mean, the hell? Why? Oh man.
Whacked you around the face.
Yeah, Student is a pretty good player. I think he's the boo with the hat in the chat. Well, I've had him face many a time. I think he's done doubles with another K Rule player at some point, back when we had the team format. So he's definitely a pretty nice player. Gotta kind of commend his play strategy. He's definitely got some moves, man. Oh, come on. Lost connection into the ring again, sorry guys.
Oh, he's good, he's really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've faced him quite a few times. Again, for anyone who is new to our streams, we do have a Discord server where you can find all of our rules information. And at the moment we are giving people a chance to suggest what games they'd like us to play in the content. All the information is available on our Discord server. Oh yeah, definitely, and you can tell the difference in NES players. I mean, the ones that don't quite know what they're doing will spam the PK fires, but the other ones will actually have a variety of moves. They can actually read what the other players are going to be doing next, you know?
So far this match is quite close, but he's winning. I reckon he's got it this fire.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can tell the difference in NES players. I mean, the ones that don't quite know what they're doing will spam the PK fire, but the other ones will actually have a variety of moves. What the other players are going to be doing next, you know? Hey, Bells is here. Well, he's in the arena here. I don't think he's back in the chat yet. He hasn't said anything. Again, guys, we do have a live chat available on our Discord server as well. So if you want to communicate with us directly, it's all available there. I think this is one of the first times we've actually had a full arena. We've actually got full 8 players in there. Again, guys, we do have a live chat available on our Discord server as well. So if you want to communicate with us directly, it's all available there. I'm tempted to go back to random, you know, to be honest with you. I just enjoy having that, you know, different strategies with different characters that turn up, you know? Just brings a certain aspect of mystery to it.
Oh yes.
Again, for anyone who's recently joined, we do have all of our rules and information on our Discord server. The link is pinned above in the live chat. Feel free to join. Obviously, please make sure you check out our rules.
Mr. Monk.
Oh man, you managed to pull that one back. Well played there, guys. Well played.
Oh mate, I'm not gonna lie. I was smoking my joint and I was like, no, just stop. That was good, man.
Ready?
That was good. GG.
Oh man. Well played there, guys. Well played. See, when it comes to me and you battling, when you're playing Cloud and I'm playing Pyramithra, I've learnt your strategies enough to be able to take you down.
The thing with me, I can stop those consecutive wins while I can never kill myself.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. And also for anyone watching, the Andy Gammon player here is also another YouTuber. So if you want to check out his channel, by all means do. He's the one-winged Degen.
That was it.
Yeah.
Degen. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. Man.
Basically calling out
If we got other YouTube joiners here, the way I see it is, you know, if you're joining in our streams, we'll mention you as well. Fair is fair, you know.
No, of course. Yeah, this Mario's good.
That's unusual, you know, because you don't tend to see many people that can play Mario these days, but he's definitely a pretty good one.
Oh, Mario's. You know how to use Mario. It's good. It's good with the dunks.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, with Mario, you can get by, but if you don't, then, you know, you kind of just suck. I can't play Mario to save my life, I mean, seriously. I mean, if it was a case of, you know, I'd die if I didn't play Mario, but I'd probably just die, because I can't play Mario.
I can play with a few people, but I'm obviously a Final Fantasy fan, innit?
Yeah, I can play Pyramithra pretty well, but I can also do Sheik under certain circumstances, Young Link, basically any sword fighter. Sword fighters are kind of my jam in this.
I'm literally in FF7, like, what's it called? I love Final Fantasy 7. So it's not the case that, oh, I main Cloud, it's good. I literally wanted to perfect him because he's my favourite video game character.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I started with, you know, Legend of Zelda and all that, you know. Zelda games kind of got me into playing Nintendo. I'm telling you, man, I'm looking forward to the new Zelda Breath of the Wild Series 1 coming up next year. Yeah, they got like Breath of the Wild 2 now. I can't remember the exact name they've called it, but it is, you know, at least released for being out next year. Definitely looking forward to playing that.
It's good.
With Sheik, man, it's mostly dodges. And if you want to play Sheik, the best way to do it is to, you know, sort of stand back, wait for them to try and make their move, dodge past them, and then hit them from behind.
Alright, now it's a 1v1.
That's like literally the best strategy with Sheik, is to play an evasive strategy. And I get well with fast characters, I guess. Characters that don't have much movement lag with the hits. Those are the characters I tend to play the best, because I tend to play very evasive strategies. Oh man, this is starting to look like a pretty intense fight here.
Oh, it's I've got like this song, which is like not really uplifting. It's fucking Jay-Z.
Oh, you're kidding me. Right at the end, we lose connection in the stream thing again. Oh,
Disconnection.
yeah, we just lost the connection into the video feed for the internal of the ring. That always happens, man. Always happens.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
I'm on 70, he's on 107. I'm on 87.
Oh, nice, man.
Oh no, it's going it's close though.
I'm kind of rooting for the Mario, but it's only because he's a pretty good Mario player.
This is really close.
Definitely sounds it, man.
Oh my god, I fucking jumped on his head and ended the game, but he survived.
Oh man.
It's like the ultimate,
No, we had one guy join in, see the queue, and then left.
oh no, he's won.
We do
Tell
currently
me,
have
I
one
told you,
space
I give
open in the
someone's
arena.
consecutive wins, but I can never keep them.
We do
Oh,
currently have
right.
one space available in the arena for anyone who
That's
wants
good
to
fight.
join in. The arena ID is L8QFL.
Oh, that was a good game.
Oh, it definitely seemed it, man.
You know, the difference is, I love when I play that, even if I lose, but if they're really close,
Ready?
it don't matter. Like, the whole point of, like,
That's
I just wanna fight every
sounds
hit.
pretty unfortunate there, Dr. Lennon.
Let's go.
You don't have to leave. There should still be a space. Whiskey, that there should still be a space. It allows 8 players in the arena at once. There might be another reason why you can't join for whatever reason.
What's everyone's Sunday been up to?
Pretty basic.
Fair enough, man.
I mean, pretty much just been doing streams since I got up.
I was supposed to, I've got loads of mates, but they're in different groups, and I've got friends I've known for ages, and they're a bit nerdy, but they want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
And like, I played with them once, but I was like, Dungeons and Dragons is like more of my brother's thing. I thought I'd do it, I'll take part just for that, but they wanted me to do it last week, it was my birthday, so I couldn't go, and this week I've been unwell. And I'm just gonna stay indoors, man.
Fair,
And
man.
I was gonna be
Oh.
playing outside.
Lost connection in again. Shouldn't be a problem soon because, you know, I should be next in the queue. Yeah, we've only got 6 players at the moment there, Dr. Lennon, so it should let you join.
Sometimes you think it's just a connection issue or whatever.
I think it might be because I'm streaming at the same time as playing it.
Not necessarily like it's on your end. It's more like I've had struggles sometimes. Just maybe it's just Nintendo.
See, the setup that I've got, I mean, it might be a Nintendo thing, but the setup I've got a gigabit Ethernet hub, and everything just runs via cable.
To be fair, your internet seemed like okay. Like I remember that one time, I felt really deep because you were in my stream and
There was that one time, but I think it's kind of weather dependent up here because we're in the middle of Scotland up here, so it depends on the weather. The day that I was having difficulties, there was a hell of a storm going on outside.
I did say that to you as well. I said sometimes the weather dictate what goes on with your Wi-Fi. Because it happens to me. Like, I remember I was thinking like I had I usually get 60 or 70 megabytes per second because I'm on Wi-Fi, but I can't. I have an internet place that's in the hallway.
Sounds like you might have a internet connection trouble there, Dr. Lennon. Might be check your bandwidth there.
Yeah, check your get the app on your phone, or like people use.
There's actually a software in Switch OLED. I don't know if you've got Switch OLED or Switch Basic, but if you go to test network connectivity, it actually tells you what your speeds are for the network.
Is that only for the OLEDs?
I've only seen it in the OLED, but that doesn't mean they haven't updated it for the original. I haven't played my original Switch in so long. Mind you, I do own 3 Nintendo Switch consoles. I've got one OLED, one Diablo Limited Edition, and one Super Smash Bros. Limited Edition.
Yeah. Which one's knowledge? Like, is he just random parody in the chat.
I think he's just random. He hasn't messaged or anything yet.
That's the thing. That's the thing about these types of players. They're the ones who don't really message are the ones who usually like kick ass.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not joining anyone's like YouTube streams. I just want to fucking kick ass. And that's what happened with that's what happened with me for a long time. There was YouTube streams and I was just joining, and this was like in the early days, innit? And I was murking so many, and like I realised people making videos, and they're like, oh my god, this guy's cool, it's cool. And I'm just
Hang on a sec, Bells. I've just seen you tried to message on Discord, but obviously in the middle of a fight at the moment, I can't exactly check it out on the phone at the moment.
oh yeah, I'm gonna look on this Discord chat. So many chats.
No, man. Hang on. This Mario is definitely proven to be a pretty valiant opponent.
Yeah, he's very. I played against him, mate. That was close. It was so.
I mean, you know, I might stand more of a chance if I had Pyra, but with Sheik, nah, man.
What's I mean, if you know how to use Mario, he's good.
Oh yeah,
I think
definitely.
you need to stop that, right, where you could have so maybe a few platforms. If you want to beat him, then
I mean, this is definitely my choice of stage. I mean, I prefer playing Omega when I'm playing Pyra Mithra, but with Sheik, I just don't mind, you know. It's whatever stage comes my way, you know.
just some characters benefit more without platforms.
I mean, the way I play Pyra Mithra, that having the platforms there actually is more of a hindrance than a help.
Oh yeah, I'm not big fine, so it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
There's below surface maps, I think Pyra Mithra is perfect, Ridley is perfect. Just keep grabbing.
Although that being said, I have learnt a new move with Pyra Mithra that I've been dying to test out.
Oh man, I've got
I think after this battle I'm going to be changing to Pyra Mithra. Because I don't think I'm winning this one. I didn't think so. Alright guys, if you can just wait a few minutes before starting the next battle, I'm just going to change my character.
You said you're going to be streaming God of War soon or something, didn't it?
Yeah, that one got delayed because it had an update on the day I was trying to use it.
Mate, I've got that on PS5.
I got it on PS4. We did just do a Shadow of Colossus one this morning.
I'm thinking, right, I feel like I'm it's getting all the Valkyries.
Thanks for waiting, guys. Alright, please do continue.
Ready?
Yeah. I mean, I've never played Shadow of the Colossus or God of War, but I've had the game since I've had the PS4. I've just never actually played them, you know.
What God of War is it? Is it the Is it?
I think it's the original.
2, 1.
What's the original on PS2?
No, it's on PS4. PS4 God of War 18.
Got God of War 4 because that. So basically, with the story of God of War, you have the like few games are all set in Greek boss. You know, I'm not going to ruin the game for you, but you're basically it's the Greek pantheon of Greek gods.
All right.
And in this one, the reboot, it's the same story. It's a continuation of the story, but it might as well be a reboot because you're in a Norse realm.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So you're now fighting, got all the Norse type of, stuff.
Man, I've seriously got so many PS4 games I've been meaning to play, but I've never got around to. I mean, I've got like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Borderlands 3, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Days Gone, Driver Club, Destiny, Fallout 4, FIFA 15, 16, 17, and 18. Farming Simulator 17. Occasionally, yeah, I've just never really got round to playing half of them.
I got shared my brother on Xbox, right? And he is football mad, innit? Like, mad football. I I always get FIFA for free. Like,
Nice,
every year.
man, nice.
So I've already got FIFA 23. Like, I pre-ordered it. And I
Nice.
don't play with people like that, and I'll just be like, oh, fuck it, I'll play the new FIFA.
Nice, man. I've got the Gran Turismo Sport, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Grand Theft Auto.
You play Ghost of Tsushima. I've not played it, but everyone I've spoken to played that game.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but I haven't played it yet. I've also got the Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Immortals Phoenix Rising, that's one I started, but never actually got that far in. Killzone Shadow Falls, or Fall. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Red Dead Redemption 2. Skyrim. Yeah.
If you like story-driven games, like that game won loads of awards for story.
Alright, yeah.
If you like story games, it's slow. It's very slow.
Yeah.
It's a very, I would say, arguably one of the best storytelling games ever created. Like it's realistic as fuck.
I've got Mafia 3, Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us Part 2, and Truck Simulator.
Last of Us 2 is, I mean, I really didn't like the story.
There's another one I've got that I've bought ages ago, the collector's edition, and never actually played the game. Biomutant. Yeah, it's an Xbox One. But I saw the trailer and thought, man, this is brilliant. I gotta get this and play it, but I never actually got round to it.
Ready?
Watch,
Yeah,
right.
it's an Xbox.
Mario
Two,
beats
one,
I'm not
go!
fighting again. If I defeat Mario, then that means I've stopped people's consecutive wins. But yet I wouldn't be able to sustain them.
Yeah. Then I got more Xbox games than I do PlayStation, but I've bought so many, console job lots that need repairs that I have games in. I've got so many console games I've never actually played.
What Xbox have you got? Xbox One?
I got the Xbox One X Project Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
I even got the full-blown 4 Project Scorpio controllers with it. It's taken me a while collecting it, but I've managed to get everything that it possibly needs for the Project Scorpio. I even got a 4 terabyte external drive on it. The PS4 I've got is just the PS4 White Standard Edition. I got so many games and half of them I've not even played, I know the
feeling. I still need to complete Spider-Man Miles Morales. I platinumed the Spider-Man on the PS4. I've got the I basically copied my save data to the PS5. So I've got the platinum of Spider-Man PS5 without completing it, but I've already, because I completed the old one, I just transferred the data.
Yeah.
And, basically, like, I just think, because I've completed it, and I just got not bored of the game, but when you play a game like that, it's just the same mechanics. The story is like okay, but apparently it's really short, and I'm thinking, I might as well just complete Spider-Man Miles Morales when Spider-Man 2 comes out.
Yeah.
For the PS5. It's a good game though. I recommend play. If you ain't played Spider-Man, that's a really good game to stream. I actually tried streaming that on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that was like years ago. So I was streaming Smash Bros as well as Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, Dilder, I know what you mean there, man. It's mostly the players that are the issue, and some of them can get pretty irate just from losing. At the end of the day, it's all just about having fun. As long as you enjoy yourself, that's the main thing, isn't it?
I have to slightly agree, innit? I do think that Smash is toxic. I love Smash.
It depends on the sort of players you come across, you know. I mean, some of them can get pretty.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, some of them get pretty offensive with the losing, or some of them get, you know, cocky with the winning that offends the others. But at the end of the day, it's just fun and games, isn't it?
That's the thing, innit?
Yeah.
People want to have a laugh, but it's like people just take the fun out of Smash.
Oh, definitely, man. It definitely gets pretty mental when you're a pretty good player.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my mate says I take the fun out of Smash because I'm too. He said in comparison to him, he's like, oh, goodness. You know what though? He won't admit it, but since he's been playing with me, he's gotten better at the game. And
Oh yeah, believe me, if you constantly face a player that's way better than you, you'll eventually learn and get better at playing. And that's how I initially started playing. I initially started playing with a pro player, and he was absolutely mental at it. I lost like 1,000 games in a row, but at the end of the day, it taught me to be the pretty good player that I am with the Pyra and Young Link, Sheik, those sort of things. And you know, I've still barely beaten him, but my playing has definitely improved after having to face him so many times.
It's actually quite close. If he can get one good lucky, I don't know though. The thing about Mario is he's got orchestrated attacks, like if he gets you into a position.
Bells there is definitely pretty good with the whole, you know, Pac-Man thing. He's basically trained.
I think Bell is very good as Pac-Man. I mean, yeah, I remember a player called Yellow Snow, they're called Retro now.
Yeah.
She's actually a chick as well. She's from near Wales.
I've been playing Smash since close to the point it came out. And I got Smash as a game from the moment I got the Nintendo Switch Diablo Edition, which I managed to pre-order that. So, you know, I've been playing it since that one. That was my first Switch console. So I've been playing it fairly early on, but you know, man, playing against people who are much better, and one of them is my brother's actually a pretty damn good player on here. He's one of the pro players, and he was pro right from the start. So I used to just keep training with him for ages. The first Smash game I played was all the way back from what do you call it? Back on the GameCube with Melee, but I've been playing the Smash Bros since then. But you know, I've been playing this particular version since close to the point it came out.
Ready?
Yeah, it definitely existed before Ultimate. And there's definitely other ones. I mean, Melee is the one I first started playing on back on GameCube. I also played it on Wii for a while. No, I've been playing it for ages, man. It's just Ultimate is slightly different with the control scheme, especially with the way I play, because I've got both Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And obviously, I don't know if you've ever held an Xbox controller compared to a Switch controller. But, you know, basically Nintendo, what they've done in comparison to an Xbox and a Switch controller is the A and the B buttons and the Y and the X buttons are in reverse order. So it's a little tricky with the muscle memory. Like, your brain's linked one button to there in one position, but if you switch back and forth between the two controllers, they're different, and you keep thinking one button is going to do something, but actually it's the other one. Yeah, it's pretty crazy with having to switch between the controls. It tricks your muscle memory early on. Yeah. It's just crazy with how they've done it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did it just to be different, but You never really know, do you? I mean, the first character I played properly was Little Mac, but I kind of found I could play better with other characters. I started on Little Mac, then I moved to Young Link. Then after Young Link I started to play Sheik. After Sheik I went to Pyramithra. I actually use a off-market brand, PowerA wireless half-size. I don't know why, but I just prefer the feel of half-size controllers, you know? They're not quite as weighted. But, you know, I've got the full-blown works when it comes to controllers. Yeah, by all means, man. Anyone's free to join. It's all in our Discord server, so by all means, you're welcome to join. Just obviously make sure you keep it clean with the comments.
Yo, hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, man.
What controller do you play on this game?
I personally use a aftermarket brand, PowerA half-size. No, it's standard Nintendo Switch, but it's a half-size controller.
Hello. See what I mean? I do it. I always stop the bloody consecutive I always like the Pro Controller different from like the PS4 or Xbox. Because I play them all.
I mean, with Nintendo Switch controllers, the buttons are in reverse order.
Yeah.
So that's the tricky part with that. So it's a little tricky switching between, you know, controller to controller.
Ready?
You play Street Fighter or like other fighting games?
I have played them in the past, but I currently don't have the games. Not since moving up here. So ones I need to, you know, get back at some point, you know.
Well, yeah, I know. It's just completely different, man. Like,
Yeah.
PS4 control, it's way different. But Smash is just like very unique. It's not like any other game the control scheme, and it's very laggy if you're not optimized.
Yeah.
The Pro controller, for example.
Yeah, I mean, I've got literally loads of controllers because I repair Nintendo as well as, you know, streaming. So I've got like 5 sets of Joy-Cons, 5 different controllers for playing.
Yeah, because the Nintendo controllers like it's for like right, like.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people sell the Joy-Cons cheap when they've got drift problems, but in reality, sometimes it's just either the ribbon cable slipped underneath or the gyro is out of all alignment. So it's pretty simple just to clean it up, and half the time it works after cleaning it up and recalibrating. I mean, there are obviously times that it needs replacing, but again, that's a fairly simple job to do on a Switch controller.
Yeah. Don't even bother. Like, I also like. I noise like my Pro controller or games you like breaking down. Like I think it's like PS4 games.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. It's expensive too to get like new controller.
Yeah.
You know?
New ones can be expensive, but with me, I know how to repair them when they break, so it's just literally as simple as buying the parts.
Oh, that was the guy that was raging in YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's kind of half and half, you know, they were both kind of going at it.
I'm pretty cringe, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at it like, that's cringe.
For me, this game is like really fun, but
Yeah.
it gets boring because you only have like stupid reactions.
Yeah.
You know, would it be better if if you could like make the lobby have like voice chat.
You can have voice chat enabled on the game through the phone if you link it through the phone on the Nintendo app. But not a lot of people do that, you know. I mean, with me, obviously, with streaming, I like to get all the people involved as much as they want to, you know. So I always have the live chat enabled on the voice chat unless my headphones are out of battery.
Yeah, I've done it too, but it's like really weird.
Yeah.
I think it's also like fun actually.
Yeah. I tend to just host arenas for fun. I mean, there are times I set it to competitive, but if I'm setting it to competitive, I always put it as random Omega or, you know, random battlefield stages that turn up. Otherwise, you will just get people that choose like Hyrule Temple and run around camping.
But you know what's the problem if you don't flip out? It's quick play, right?
Yeah.
You can like in other games like or like Overwatch, you can like send a message to the guy you play on rank. But in Smash, it's like you can like go on a win streak, like you don't know who you're playing against. Who's playing against? Like it's feedback or like opinion what you think of how you play or if you do it wrong or right. So it's like a very like solo, like almost like playing on your own.
Yeah.
And of course they limit what you say. What do you want for the next Smash game going? Next gen? Waluigi's.
I'm kind of hoping they bring in the Full Metal Alchemist as a fighter. And Nintendo have used him before, but
Why would they no, if it's a video game.
What's the cheat, bro?
With Full Metal Alchemist, he's an anime character, but at the same time, he has been in video games and things before as well. I actually have the only 2 video games he's been put in Nintendo. And they've got the trading card version of the Full Metal Alchemist game, and plus there's a Full Metal Alchemist fighting one as well. I've actually got both of them. They were released on the Nintendo DS.
That's old.
Yeah.
I think
I absolutely love the anime series. I mean, it's brilliant. Yes, they should. They should make like an anime character fighter pass. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, there are quite a lot of anime characters they could, you know, use that would be pretty good as Smash fighters, you know.
I mean, sounds like the perfect thing for like a fighting game, but like people don't do it. It's like
yeah.
Like unfortunate, right?
Yeah, definitely.
YouTube comments going like, can you beat Goku though? You know.
I'd also find it pretty cool if they added like you know, the guy from Shaman King. I don't know if you've seen that one. He could be quite an interesting fighter in it.
I'm supposed to be
Good luck, man. It's going to be hard to out-nerd me.
No, I would never
If it becomes a PC or like or something,
Yeah.
They made a good platform fighter besides like Smash, like it was right?
Yeah.
Right, I like Smash.
I tend to just play these games for fun, you know.
Yeah.
It's better than what he started out with. That's what he didn't watch I started. It's
just to like, you know, it's just painful. The whole premise of this game is they're all toys. Like that's the whole point of this game. So it's literally just to the shit's infantry in this game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
Not take it seriously.
it is what it is, you know.
Your thing was that they were plush toys that got brought to life.
Yeah, that is the premise of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Brawls, then they turned into trophies.
I think the Brawl had the best story.
Oh, definitely, man, definitely.
Sonic had to be the person to.
Like, oh, why Sonic? I was like, I think Sonic's great.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely that they need to remove Sonic.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, man.
Yeah, no, I thought they don't need to remove them. They need to work it into like fun.
Definitely, I mean, Sonic players just like spam one move, you know. Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunate.
Ready?
We have stuff Robotnik. Why?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You would think that they would add him in because he's like a really big.
Sonic players just like spam one move, you know.
I was saying about Sephiroth, they should have added him Sephiroth. Wow, it just felt weird having something about Sephiroth because like the whole point. So when they did it, but then yeah, like they should have Dr. Robotnik.
Or Shadow, maybe Shadow next. You know, and attack Sonic. But like they went with like the fighter path of like kind of like pattern, like it was the one other one with the NPC and the Happy Girl and
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm concentrating.
feel about Crouchy and Objective.
I love Tekken.
Yeah.
I love Tekken kind of.
I love Jin on Tekken 3, but my character who I play in Tekken is Law. So I'm just sick of I think like, a lot of characters, I'm good at Eddie Wardo, everyone bloody is, but I know all those combo moves, but everyone hates me. Kazuya I like in Tekken 4 and Tekken 2, and you know, yeah, the Law, if I had Law's in this game and he was a character, I think I would probably like win so much because I love Tekken's a game.
Yeah. That way about Sam Bogart. I like but my name is the girl, my shirt night, but they didn't.
That's the thing, innit? They're just gonna go for like the iconic ones.
Yeah, but like Terry's like boring, like it's like you have like a punch and you have like a hit. But like
Yeah.
we have to like that's kind of what I miss about Fighter Pass too. It's like the characters aren't really cool or fun to play. I don't know, are like really they're boring actually.
I find Pyramithra more a challenge, you know, because there's like 2 different strategies you can use with it. I mean, admittedly, it's a pain in the ass when I get a stage like Battlefield, because I can't really, you know, play it properly.
We have so many sword characters.
Yeah.
We can't know it all. Don't have a black hole.
That a lot of the Fire Emblem characters are like well overpowered.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing I think is really like what doesn't make sense.
Robin isn't OP.
I mean, one thing I think, if they...
I think I very OP, and Mark is, and who's the other one, the chick? The senior, yeah, she's OP, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they brought in the Full Metal Alchemist as a character, they could make him like a hybrid, because obviously he has like the alchemy powers, so he could, you know, just generate the weapons.
Wait, but like who's that not OP from Fire Emblem? Is it like Roy or Calm?
I think Roy is quite OP with that one move.
Yeah, Cola. Here's the thing.
Three,
So close.
one,
I'm just thinking of a lot of them. I mean, there's plenty of other characters who are OP. I main as Cloud. I take him out. Cloud is not OP, right? Because he's easy to knock off.
He is in the fire remove character. Fire remove characters are overrated, right?
I said overpowered, not overrated, overpowered.
Oh, they aren't overpowered, or
They are overpowered.
really?
Yeah. That's my personal preference. So a lot of my mates think that.
I mean, Cloud's too, but the thing is,
But that's just my opinion. Like, you don't have to agree with it, but that's just how.
there's not really an opinion. I'm more like, do you see it in the result? Talking about.
Yeah, I got a lot of extreme gameplay where I'm like, what? I would like to say that I'm relatively skilled. And there's like one.
Your experience. What's seen as like +2 overpower, easily win against Cloud. I beat Gluten in the matchup.
There's just a lot of Fire Emblem characters. I just think like, you know, there's other characters who should be overpowered just due to the story of their own. It's like,
Oh yeah.
like Sephiroth, right? He should really be like the most overpowered character.
Though it's the best. But the thing is though,
You completed Final Fantasy 7.
I need to play it actually.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've completed that game. I'll tell you now that Sephiroth is like.
I know you. I think I know you though. I've played you before.
You probably can't remember.
Yeah. I know you play Cloud. The thing is, Cloud loses -2. But
Now,
not
if we get off the topic of Smash and actually like terms of the story of the characters, then I'm saying that Sephiroth or like maybe other characters, even me too. Well, yeah, 100% he's overpowered, and it's quite easy. Kanji should be a character who should be overpowered.
Yeah, but he is.
Alright guys, if I just interrupt you quickly, if you can hold off starting next game, I'm going to be changing the formats over.
I'm just gonna.
I can't obviously change it while there's a battle in progress, so before the next one starts, if you can just give me a few minutes to change it over.
Yeah.
I'm going to be changing it to free-for-all battles. It's scheduled to have done it, you know, about half hour ago, but I kind of just let it roll, you know.
Difficult to be good with. It's strong, but it's just very difficult. Only like Spargo can like do well with him. And Spargo.
I feel like I'm getting my way. I literally only play as him, and like I'm only getting better.
I mean, more like, for example, Steve, right? You have like every month a new Steve project. Wow, like there's only one Cloud player that's good. The others.
I don't really agree with that, to be fair. I think there's a lot of people who are good. That you know, it's all about perseverance. You know what I mean? If you keep pushing yourself and keep getting better, if you keep lose and you keep learning from your battles and you keep learning from your faults. What did I do wrong? What can I do to get better? You'd be surprised how far you got.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'm just going to change the rules over quick to be the free-for-all 4-player Smash.
I think you'd be surprised, man. Like, you know, there's a lot. I fought a lot of good Cloud players, and they're quite hard. You know.
Alright, there we go.
Ready?
No, but like there are a lot of Cloud players. Like they're hard players, but they're a lot because it's not easy to play. It's not easy to get wins with.
in the game. But I've got like, I'm on since am I on now? I don't like this power.
It's gotta be like 3 or 4 at least now.
I think it's for example, they used to have the best player of very G was 12 player, but he quit because really like first of all and no available like a best.
Bayonetta players can be absolutely crazy. That's like my one weakness with playing Pyro. I just can't get out of Bayonetta's ladder combos.
Well, like you need to work hard because they all like
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think like that's what I'm saying. Like there are plenty of good clown players, not just one person. You can't say every single clown player. Talking about like pro players, like yeah, they're decent players, but they're not as active or they That's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's new players always coming in the rise. All it is just, as I said, perseverance. Yeah, it's like I couldn't do it. You know, a lot of people say that, if I kept working hard enough, it's worth it. It's worth it, so you can. I mean, I could do. I know I could. Because if I wanted to do something and I'm deciding to do so just to prove a point, I'd do it. But the problem is, I work as a labourer. I'm a build, you know, I build, you know. Yeah. So I've got things to do, but.
Oh man, he just killed me by throwing you at me.
It's just perseverance, you know. Yeah, but I didn't want to finish my whole people generally loud. I would say so. I think a lot of people on the wall. Maybe just not.
He just walked off a cliff, man. What the that?
They for Quark to, for example, farmers easy to, but they're not. On a high level, it's not. In my opinion, compared to they can easily get this default already ordered. For example, they say speed is difficult because you need to learn a lot of stuff, right? You need to learn a lot of stuff, but if you can play speed, you have a much lower risk reward than a top player. I just think you need to learn your you need to have good muscle memory. I mean, that's just with Smash in general, but any fighting game, any fighting you need to have, like, you know, all your components. What your other players going to be doing.
Yeah.
Because that's all it comes down to. Like, what's my player going to, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Definitely, if you can read a player, it definitely makes things easier.
It's playing smart as well, like, you know. Yeah, but some characters need to play the game harsher than some others. I mean, I like Cloud, not because it's good, but because I love it.
Oh man. Well played, man. Well played. Yeah, definitely.
I had a lot of good memories with FF7, you know? But then, what about Central then? Well, I play as Cloud, not Central.
You know, I've only just realised that Bells has disappeared.
It's like with Pirates, like, I just don't like the play style, how they design it. Don't find fun, you know? I think as well, I'm a sort of person. So it's just, I mean, even if I lose, it is what it is. I like.
Oh, definitely. The challenge of the fight is good.
And that's what makes the game fun. What's the
Exactly. I mean, I always enjoy the challenge on these sort of games. I mean, you know, win or lose, it's just fun, you know.
I don't have to play for higher stakes, but I just want to play because I love the character. Like, for me, choosing my Smash character is important because it's like who do I what represents the game I played as a kid. And that game's FF7. My cousins were playing. I'm born 1996, so the game came out 97. And all my cousins were playing it as a kid, right? I never even played all of that. Well, I used to just, I was brainwashed with FF7, you know. So then it got to the point where I played it myself, and I was like, I wonder what's like.
Oh no. I think I've just doomed again. The stage, man.
Yeah, I mean, to me, playstyle was, I used to be a 0-2 Samus main, but I just don't want to play things. I have played there in the other one.
Oh yeah, definitely is different than the other one. The other one was a lot easier to play there, so.
Yeah, but she's like more technical. I don't like that character.
Yeah. You're welcome there, Andy. I saved you there.
You did, I
You like doing down smash, and my secondary was more sucks in this game, so I decided to play this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who would you say be your go-to character? Who do you enjoy the most playing?
I only played only her,
I've never gone to a tournament. My friend Kyle says it's just like, I'm just like, I don't have the time. Like, and I'm just like...
Oh man, if only we, could trade time. I mean, I got freaking far too much time on my hands. That's why I started all this.
I know, I'm gonna be well busy, like...
Tournaments kind of get people to travel for...
Yeah. With me at the moment, it's like, I got far too much time. I only really get work as and when it comes in, you know?
It's not really a lot in England.
Well, I'm telling you, there's not a lot up in Scotland, that's for certain.
If you don't live in England or like London,
I'm from South East London, so I'm definitely like London.
I have a lot of friends who are like in that area. Right?
Well, that's what
Like, how do you think I know you? Because in Smash Online, there's like matchmaking, like what they fix you with. And I always play against people who use London, so...
Oh man.
I was well jealous. I was like, bastard. I really wanted to go to Netherlands.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Amsterdam. But I want to
Yeah,
look
man.
at the freaking red light district. I know. I just want to go because I like my weed, man. You know, so like, just, that's what sometimes I'll be listening to my music, have a joint, and I'm like, I'm gonna get into the zone, and just for me, I mean, it's just therapy, mate. No, it's not really.
I mean, it's just that complete, like, how you better do that, you're like, slowing down.
Well, at the end of the day, Dr. Lennon, the only thing that really matters is that you've enjoyed yourself. I mean, that's the whole point of a game, isn't it?
Ready?
You need to play like a West game, like Donkey Kong, and have fun.
Define what fun is. Like, fun for you can be something different for someone else.
Yeah.
Like you might like playing Animal Crossing.
3,
I like playing
2, 1, go!
It's fine.
All the time.
Not all the time. My first joint was when I was 30. That's really bad. I was a little shit. I was feral. I wasn't like, I like things. I wasn't really like, I hanged around with like road men. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. I like it. not good though. Like, oh my god, I thought that was me. Like,
I thought I'd got both of you there, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I just got both of you. Well, touch wood, I've never smoked in my life.
I thought it's a good if you can try to avoid it.
And the smell was enough to put me off. I can't stand the smell of, you know, the smoke.
Yeah, 100%. It's just too expensive. Way too expensive.
And for me, I never tried it because the smell was just always off-putting. Oh man, I just thought I killed him for that.
In this country, right, if police, like, you know, they're not really gonna give a shit if the
No, man.
drive home, like, really bad. It's more like if you, they'll do other stuff. I had to call the police. Like, some woman's getting beaten up outside my house. That's right. I know, yeah, 100.
I mean, put it this way, Britain has a lot of weird laws. I mean, for example, did you know it's still technically illegal to carry a suspicious-looking fish outside of Buckingham Palace?
And what's the other one? There's like,
you can't shake out, can't shake out your carpets around there, and you're not allowed to wear those Shakespearean collars around Buckingham Palace either. And the laws on those are still like beheading and stuff like that, haven't been changed in years.
Have you seen that cop that went up to him like this?
Yeah, I mean, also, for example, did you know if you can enter a building without breaking and entering, you can claim squatters' rights?
Oh, no, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's mental, man. Some of the laws that they still have from ages ago here, it's crazy. Oh man, how did I live through that? Oh, there's definitely a lot of stuff that could be different about this country. Same with a lot of countries, to be fair, but I think one that I think really needs solving is humanity's greed. Because I think eventually it's going to be our own downfall. Everyone wants something they don't have. And at the end of the day, it's going to be the downfall of our planet, I think. Similar to how it was in like Star Trek, you know, once they found a way to get anything they wanted, people started, you know, chilling. Eliminate the need for, you know, material possessions, and at the end of the day, people are going to be happier, you know?
I think we live in a really greasy system. It's just WEF, isn't it? The World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard about them, but they're like... What do you mean? There is a bunch of millionaires in the world. Even our own King Charles is a part of... Oh, wait, he's called Klaus, and he's from...
Illuminati confirmed.
It's like basically borderline espionage, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's... It's not... he clearly states, even reading with the wants the economy to, or country to move away from liberalism, so like freedom and stuff, and free markets because, like you said, you will own nothing and be happy, that's their saying. I'm like, what? How the fuck can you say that?
I think that's going back on the principle of similar. If you don't have a lot, you don't want a lot, you know? There's not a lot that you can crave, sort of thing. Oh man, that was close, man. Oh. I thought I'd got you too, man. I thought I'd got you. I was about to put my controller down and I was like, oh shit, you lived.
trust them. And I genuinely think, you know, YouTube, you know, they got rid of their dislikes.
No, they haven't. It's still there.
You know why? You know why I think that happened? It's because so many people disliked their dystopian videos. Like so many people were disliking it, and because this is like a big organisation, a billion like or whatever, they probably just turn around.
The dislike option is still there. It turns off on my videos.
You've got a blocker or something though, haven't you? Because like they actually got rid. If there is way for it. Yeah, that's it. But, on the actual people, most company on the mobile phone, like the it's really quite tight. So
All right.
check it out. The videos long.
Fire! Take this!
You know, really worried. A lot of us, I don't know how old you are, but I'm just turned 26, so you're 21. Oh, you're 21. So I remember I remember snippets of the mind.
I can never remember if I'm 25 or 26, but I'm somewhere around there.
I turned 26, I remember watching Toy Story 2 in cinema. Like Toy Story 2, not 1, Jobs in the Line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Toy Story 2 came out in, what's it called? Like 9, I think.
And I was born in 1997, so...
And so you're a year younger than me.
Yeah. I was born October of 1997. In fact, it's my birthday coming up at the end of the month.
You're going to be 20... You're born 97, I'm 26, you're 24, approaching 25.
I have no idea anymore, man. I just keep losing track. It's not something I really celebrate, you know?
If that's the case, then you're 24, approaching 25.
But I know I was born 97. 97, 30th October. Day before Halloween. I try to stay away from Sora players. I mean, they tend to use a lot of gimps.
That's the thing, like, we had a lot more, I think coronavirus messed up people's mental health, like, really fucked up.
Coronavirus has messed up an awful lot, man. But, you know, honestly, I'm one of the very few people who are actually naturally immune to it.
A lot of it don't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. They didn't deal with it as they should have done. I think that's the main thing that caused the outbreak. I mean, if the first country that found out it was there, if they sealed all airports from everywhere, then it wouldn't have spread. If they sealed all travel in and out of the country that first got infected, it wouldn't have spread. Yeah, because they weren't dealing with it properly. Yeah.
What's going on? That's what I mean, like, I think the problem is just because it's like we live in a democracy, it's like in countries where it's like, it's easier to lock down the law. You know, you got like the general public. I imagine, like, you know what England's like. I mean, I love my country, but my country can piss me off. They're like, what do you mean? We've got freedom, we can go out. You know what I mean? It's those types of people.
It reminds me of this song that I saw come out early COVID. It was basically this old guy telling people to stay the fuck at home in a song. It was absolutely hilarious.
Being told what to do.
Yeah.
I think, like, when I'll be honest with you, I'm anti-communist or fascist or whatever, right? but if someone tried telling me what to do, I'd be pissed off. But as a, you know, coronavirus, well, my mum is a nurse, right? She does immunisation for a living.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to get vaccinated, you know what I mean? There's no other, like, because you're going to fuck it or not. Like, Julie, who owns a salon, doesn't know more than fucking people who are cleared and...
I guess my situation's kind of a little bit similar to how the old Japanese thing, I think it is, with Typhoid Mary. I can't be infected myself, but I can still be a carrier.
Sure.
But you know, this thing is so confusing and like, and we made a vaccine that works, but like the virus mutated and all of a sudden it's like so weird. You know?
Back off! Take this!
I've never had it, but I'm immune to it. They did the test.
They did the vaccine for like the alpha version, but then you got like Omicron.
So what is this freaking Transformers now? What the fuck?
You know, like it mutated to a version that was like more easier to spread but less deadly. So it like kind of took over. Like the alpha focus doesn't exist anymore because pathology, if there's like more easier to spread virus, it'll take over from the normal one.
Yeah.
So we like COVID basically got like a nurse actually, and why?
Choose your fighter. Young Link.
To me because why will it become more deadly? Like it
Ready?
seems like convenient for our situation.
I think a lot of it's planned, you know?
You're not sure, but it's extremely convenient. Like, oh, we have a nurse. Now we don't need
3, 2, 1, go!
That's when like you had like, you know, I know there was always problems with Ukraine that they invaded the country 2014, sort of. But like, yeah. So like, it's a bit like, I think coronavirus really made people think, and like, you have the rise of China, you know, which is obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I just find this absolutely hilarious that we've suddenly just got into politics on here.
But at the end of the day, it's not like whether you're left wing, right wing, it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, I think it's just more, you know, it's concerning what certain governments what we're doing, fucking really bad.
Oh, definitely. I mean, with the whole coronavirus thing, we're not even out of the woods yet, and they're still acting like it's gone.
Yeah, I know.
It's not gone, it's still there, and it can still mutate and cause us a problem again.
It's not gone indeed, but like...
Is it just me here, or do I kind of feel like I'm being ganged up on in this match?
Yeah.
It's like everything was being great. Like the Great Recession, the Great War, the Great, like nothing was being called great. It's actually great. That's what it's called, great.
Good point, my guy.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay. Well done, that's a good one. That's a good one, actually.
Back off! Take this!
I just kind of feel like I'm being... I kind of feel like you and this other guy are kind of playing tennis with my young Link here. Kind of just feel like I'm getting batted back and forth, you know? Yeah, it's just like I'm getting hit one way and then I get hit with the other one to get sent back the other way and I don't even get 2 seconds on the floor.
My social circle specifically, my college guys, my class, I was in other college sports for IT, warfare, before COVID, most of us passed, right?
Yeah.
Like the following thing, become a programmer, IT software developer, like coder, right?
Yeah.
class with like 9 people divided into 3. But the goal defense
Defeated.
like
Well played, guys. Well played.
we take a lot for college. And I think 80% of our class quit.
No, man.
Back off. Take this.
I mean, you.
Take this.
So I'm still in my exam year, but
Freeze. Back off.
it did take like the toll on people. Like I've seen a lot of people like quit.
Thunder.
Some people can't
Yeah.
cope with this stuff, man. You know, like it really messed up with their mental health.
Yeah.
Look, mate, I'm autistic, right? I have ADHD, and I tell you now, I've had my whole life. It's been hard for me, innit? To do a lot of things. I had a good family, and I'm forever thankful. I've had a really good supported family, but school was really unfair for me, and I really struggled. I struggled. It went all the way to, you know, adulthood. I started working all through that, but before coronavirus, it's just like I had problems. Like I lived on my own, so I was struggling to pay rent and all that, and I was worrying, and you know, it was, you know, things were hard. And then after the COVID hit, I had to stay with my mum for a bit, and luckily I was with my family, you know. But I saw loads of people not coping. I'm like, how are they, like these people who basically don't have any problems whatsoever, struggling when I'm having to work, you know. I was living with my mum, but I was helping her out. Like she's just moved into her house, so I was helping her. And it would make a decking, basically. You know, you get decking flooring because I do construction, so like I do decking and all that.
Yeah.
That was hard, man. Like we've done that in the 2020 heat wave. It's heat wave. Don't do it. Yeah, I know, but like my mom man, like I talk about, but you know what I mean. He really fucks people. Doesn't matter if you're like mentally, like
I saw that firsthand.
Hey, the mini quasi, we're planning to move back to work at about 5.
I was just like, to be fair, it's it just didn't make it just.
Approximately half an hour, man.
Ready?
It affected people's mental health who weren't actually didn't have any physical mental problem. And I think some people had really struggled, man.
It's very obvious because not everyone is like exam or we can like Google or like, you know, but I mean, not that a lot of people, they rely on physical and physical, you know, real life social yeah. So, like,
I mean, in that respect, I guess I'm kind of lucky. I never really socialized back then. I mean, the whole streaming thing is the first time I've really started, you know, speaking to people I don't know, you know? Obviously not everyone's like that, but in that sort of respect, I guess I'm kind of lucky, because I was quite content, you know, on my own sort of thing.
It's like, okay, everyone's like, it's not really
And the way my mindset was, it was like, you know, the way I see it is being involved with others tends to make things more complicated. In a way it does, but in a way it can also be beneficial. I can see both sides, you know.
you'll probably go, when coronavirus hit, you're like, oh, thank fuck, like, these people ain't gonna be in my fucking life.
Pretty much, actually. I was actually kind of glad about it, in that respect.
People like that as well. I was like, oh my god.
In that respect, I was kind of pleased, because it's like, you know, I won't have all these people knocking at my door and bothering me. I'd be able to just, you know, sit back and relax. And, you know, the moment I found out that I was, you know, immune to it, it was like they all wanted to run all their different tests and all that, find out what was making me immune.
Yeah, no, of course. Like,
And I was just sat there like, oh, seriously, I just can't get a break, can I?
it's not good, man. My dad nearly died when my mum and dad both NHS.
I mean, you know, obviously I'm not, you know, 100%, you know, heartless, so I did let them run their tests and all that, because at the end of the day, if they can find out what's making me immune and use it to help others, at the end of the day, fair enough. Because I'm not, you know, heartless, I'll let everyone just, you know, suffer about it if I can do something, you know?
But like, if you could do without, like...
Yeah, yeah.
Like, some people are people, some people aren't.
I like being on my own, but at the same time, I'm not to the extent of, you know, I'd screw everyone over just to, you know, relax, you know?
I struggled like socially, but because I have a very social family.
Yeah.
I grew up with mates. I had a lot of mates.
I know exactly what you mean. I've also got autism. With me, it gives me anxiety about literally everything. It's like I get a shot of adrenaline just by talking to people I don't know.
Is it like, would you say it's like you've gotten older, or do you think it's still hard?
I've gotten used to it, sort of, but I still struggle around, you know, people I don't know. But you know, I've gotten a lot better at it since I've started with all the streaming and everything. Yeah,
I've done acting, and I got to say that really helps me out.
I always hated those lessons because I have oversensitive hearing. So all the different noises jumping around, it set my autism off more than anything else.
I mean, I've really gone alright with it. Everyone likes it. I've been invited to parties and all that. But the problem was,
man, when I got invited to those sort of things, I never went because the music was always ridiculous and loud. There was only one party I ever went to, and that was because I had a friend back then who I felt we got kind of, you know, close with. And it was a Halloween party, and let's be honest here, back then I was creepy as hell, and I absolutely loved that sort of stuff.
what type of music was it?
No, it wasn't necessarily the type of music, but I meant the whole situation. It was a Halloween party. And you know, all that sort of dead and darkness, that's the sort of stuff I was into back then. So I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go to his party. Yeah, and basically when he answered the door, he was so freaked out by my costume that he didn't know what the heck it was or who had turned up. And I basically just stood there with a fake scythe that I'd made out of a stick and some tinfoil, and basically just tapped at the floor and was like, your time has come. Just standing there when he answers the door, dressed as death. Yeah, just the moment he answers the door, I'm just like, your time has come, and the look on his face. Yeah, but it was even better because his face just dropped even further because I found a little robotic version of death that dances. So what I did is I just pulled that out from behind my back, held it in my hands, and then suddenly it just started dancing.
Yeah, go on. Nice talking to you, by the way. Hopefully I'm cool problem. Yeah, hopefully I'll play again soon, man.
Yeah, man.
Ready?
Yeah, 100, man, 100. I mean, I've got my own channel too, but I'm in his streams a lot as well. So.
And let's be honest here, I stream a lot more than you anyway, man.
Yeah, I just don't get the time to, man. No, it's just.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a stream at least going once a day, so.
I mean, I was debating on doing it today, but I've been under the weather.
Yeah.
You'll find me the next game.
And I always put all the information on when I'm streaming in the Discord, so now that you're a part of that, you'll be able to see whenever I'm about to start a stream.
I'll speak to you guys later.
Alright, catch you later, man. Gotta say, is huh?
Is it just me and you this game, man?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many sections went on, but I noticed that.
I don't know, man. I've kind of not been paying attention, to be honest with you.
I've won like quite a few. I think I've made people rage quit. No, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm just like, this is what I'm saying. When I sometimes play, I'm chatting so much crap.
Yeah.
I'm playing at the same time.
Well, that, you know, definitely with the whole game thing, I think you should check out Conan Exiles. I mean, there's probably game footage of it somewhere, but I don't want to risk it with the whole, you know, nudity thing on it. I know YouTube get pretty arsey about that sort of thing.
No, I'm sure it's free. There's a video somewhere, man.
Oh yeah, there's almost certainly going to be a video on about it somewhere, but you know, for me, I'm not going to risk streaming it. There's going to be someone out there somewhere that's going to, you know, complain about it. I tend to play very evasive game strategies, man. You got to expect that.
How would you say like mine about it?
I'd say yours is pretty on the offensive rather than the defensive. But with me, I tend to play on the defensive side. It's the way I sort of learnt with the pro player. If I can avoid his attack, then I can just strike him in the back, you know?
It's cool about, yeah, like what they called, the counter shot, like the counter offensive.
Yeah. I tend to play counter-offensive, sort of evasive strategies by avoiding the player and then whacking him.
I have learned that when I know I'm going against, especially a big character, and really on the offensive, and they got copped up, I have to take a step back, and then I have to
Yeah.
And then I see them stopping, and then I think that's when they realise that, no, I'm serious. Because that's the thing, it's like when you play enough video games, you know that, especially God of War, you've got to be patient.
Yeah.
You can't just sometimes go in for the thing. I know I go in.
Oh, believe me, I'm a very patient person. If somebody irritates me and I tell them I'm gonna get revenge, it's more of a case of, I'll get you back one day. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll get you. That's the sort of thing I would do when I was younger. It's like, it'd be like a year down the line when they've let their guard down, and then suddenly, like, just hit them in the face with a whipped cream or something, and they're like, what the hell did you do that for? And I was like, this is for stealing my biscuits earlier. And they're all like, man, that was like a year ago. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
That happened to me, like, this is when I was a kid, right? I was like, this kid I never liked, it was Joshua Palmer. And one time in school, I don't know what it was all about. Autistic people have this thing of fighting people, and I beat him when I was in year 3.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like, he was an asshole. But then like 2 years later, say 2 years since this was in year 5, this random guy after school finished, but we're in the playground. He fucking kneed me in the balls.
Oh man, I'll tell you, I've got a pretty amusing story about that sort of thing. Oh man.
Choose your fighter.
Well, touch wood, that's not a problem with me. I mean, you know when you get into a fight with another guy, typically that people's responses are to, you know, hit him in the balls and take him out. But with me, that doesn't work. I had a hernia when I was younger, so I basically have no feeling in that area, so the moment they try it and they're just standing there thinking, why the fuck are you still standing? And I'm just like, doesn't affect me. And they're just like, shit, because then at that point I just punch him square in the face. The amount of kids back at school didn't believe me on that and kept trying it, it's hilarious. But seriously, the amount of them, you know?
The only move this guy's used for offensive attacks is B, too far.
I mean, I genuinely don't know how to play the hero, so I'm expecting to come dead last. I'm just pressing random buttons here.
I love doing that. Throw an enemy at start the other fight.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Sometimes when I play Pyro or Mythra, I just wait for the other two to start duking it out. Yeah, I mean, I just sit there and wait for them to duke it out between the two of them, and then while they're sat there fighting out, I just sneak up behind them and kill both of them in one foul swoop. I've done that so many times, especially against Nikki Tendo, and I swear they get salty about it.
The one with glasses, not
Boom! I was about to die anyway. Yeah, Armor Tendo. I'm not 100% sure on the whole logistics of that. I think that it's his brother, but I don't know for certain. I don't know, but whatever the case, they seem to be on streams an awful lot. Boom! I don't know, man, it just kamikazed you. I just had to do that, man. I know. That is literally my strategy as a hero. I'm just gonna spam kamikaze every time it turns up. I hope you realise that. Yeah.
Well, one time, like, everyone was getting beaten by, it was like 20 consecutive kills. And this guy, I defeated him. I lost against him.
Yeah.
So I had to wait again in the long kit. Then when I played him next, I beat him. And then this armor tender was like, oh, I the or something. But then there's other times where I'm beating him and he wants to play, and he gets so pissed off. Like, I see him like rage, like and walk away from the stream. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of slightly feel bad here. I mean, the guy that's just joined the Wyatt is the one that wanted the 1v1s earlier, but, you know, he never actually turned up in the end. Yeah.
If you play, I think my mate Bradley played games.
Yeah, man, we've got Arc streams. I mean, we're switching to Arc at about 5 o'clock.
That's basically 15 minutes.
Approximately, yeah. I mean, this morning there was this guy on the live chat when I was doing Arc who wanted to join, but he was having some sort of technical difficulty. So I told him, alright, if you want to join us, we'll set up another stream later on this evening, so... I mean, I've still got stuff to do on Arc anyway, man. I mean, you know, if you've got the game and want to join, by all means.
So I think I might want to play, you know, Halo Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm alright. I can play.
Yeah.
My mate Jack, he's like sweat for that game. He loves Halo Wars. Like, I mean, we all play Halo Infinite. That's another game.
I've only actually got one Halo game, Halo 5.
I think wanting to play online, like, that one's free to play. Like, you know?
Yeah.
That's the new one. You play like CTF, like Capture the Flag.
Alright, that sounds like it might be fun.
Mate, I'd love to play. Like, you know what's fun about Capture the Flag? Like when you have this what they call the wasps.
Yeah.
Basically, like the airplanes. And if you capture the flag, you just like go on the wasp, like jump on the wasp. Like, you're literally be like driving the wasp, and
But I'm going to be completely honest with it, I don't actually have a lot of friends in that sense. Not anymore. I mean, most of them actually kind of ghosted me the moment I moved up to Scotland.
if you wanted to play Halo, man, like, why did you went to stream it? Why don't you just play Be My Powers? We play.
Alright, I might have to do that. Which one do you normally play? Or? Yeah, I meant which Halo game. I'm not sure which one that is, but I'll have to check which one I've got.
It's free to play, mate.
Alright.
It's just a matter. It's just a matter of downloading it.
Alright, I'll have to also re-get my Xbox Live. I kind of let that expire, you know.
That's the case. You probably have to pay money for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to get it back for a while, but I've just, you know, never got around to it, you know. It's like, since I moved here, I actually didn't really bother using the Xbox up until I started streaming. It was literally sat in my TV unit gathering dust. I never even turned it on. But, you know, since I started streaming, I've set it all up on a proper desk and everything linked in with a capture card. So I've linked my video capture card into an HDMI switch. So as long as it's turned on, the capture card will detect it and start recording. And the downside is I can only record one of the devices at a time, or have one device on at a time, but yeah, it's pretty beneficial. It saves me having to dick about with all the cables, you know?
Oh, mate, thank you. Worse. I need to get like one of those plastic things will go behind your TV, which cables go in. They're like, get plastic ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I mean, I also tinker around with computer hardware as well as, you know, all other... I mean, I'm pretty much a general electric guy. I mean, if it's electric circuits, I can quite often fix it.
You're actually an electrician?
I mean, it's more like an electrical engineer rather than an electrician. Basically, anything that takes an electrical circuit board, I more or less know what I'm doing. But whereas if it's like a generator system, then I'm pretty much useless. I'll probably know the basics, but I wouldn't, you know, feel comfortable tinkering with like a generator sort of thing, you know.
I mean, it might be like you might not be interested. If you ever like need, you know, I reckon you could probably do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've even worked on a few PSPs in the past, you know.
And then what says, right? When you do like, if you wanted to do like training type of job, being an electrician is the one which.
And it's actually a pretty interesting story. Back when I was in year 7 at school, my dad had this desktop computer that it just didn't work anymore, and he was just going to chuck it out. So I turned around and asked him if I could have it, and he was like, "Why do you want a broken computer?" And I'm like, "Well, I want to try and fix it and see how it works." So, you know, he gave it to me, and I ended up getting it up and running.
What do you say?
He said I could have it in the end if I could get it working. So I got it working, and that was my first ever computer. Exactly. I mean, even at school, they had an old broken school machine, and I turned around and was like, "Let me have it. I'll have it back within a week." And that, you know, they actually let me take it with me. They said I couldn't have the hard drive, but I could take the rest of it. So, you know, I took it home, gave it a clean out, fixed it up, changed over the PSU, brought it back, and the teacher didn't think I could actually do it. They were shocked. I mean, literally, they said it wouldn't turn on as the reason why it was, you know, there and broken. You know, I said to them there and then, I bet it's the power unit. And they were like, they have no idea what that means. But, you know, I can take it anyway as long as I leave them with the hard drive. And, you know, I brought it back like literally the next day, and it was all working. It was working way better than it was initially. And they were just shocked about it. It's kind of like an interesting thing with the old ICT teacher I had. There was a thing where they were teaching us how to build stuff out of with programming with the Lego robots. Yeah. I turned around to the teacher and was like, "You know, if you give me a second one of these kits, I'll turn this vehicle you've showed us how to make into remote control." And he was sat there like, "Nah, it's not possible." And I was sat there like, "Well, give me another kit and I'll prove you wrong." And he was adamant he wasn't going to, but I used to go to the ICT room at break times, and he was sat there, and I explained it to him further, and he was like, "Well, I still don't believe you can do it, but here's another kit, prove me wrong." So I frickin' did. Because he showed us how to make a a Lego robot car that would, you know, move on its own. You know, it would detect the walls and everything and change direction. And I turned around to her and said, well, you know, you give me another kit and I can make it remote control work rather than move randomly. And that's exactly what I did. I took 2 of the sensors from it, because the sensors that they used to get it to hit the wall and change were push sensors. Yeah, so quite simply, I just rigged the 4 of the push sensors into a controller shape. So I had one that made it turn left, one that made it turn right, and then I had another one there that made it go forward, another one that made it go back. And I just programmed each individual sensor and then rigged it into a controller shape. Honestly, it shocked him so much that he literally put it in the school assembly. And I'm just sat there like, man, I can't believe you didn't know that you could do that. But it genuinely shocked me that he didn't know that.
He's an ICT teacher as well.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
I know, it's crazy. It's like back then I knew more than my ICT teacher did when it came to electronics.
Give your kids more credit, you know?
I know, there was one point I turned around to him and was like, you know, I know more about this stuff than you, it would seem. And then he just turned around and was like, well, would you like to teach the whole class then? And I turned around and was like, you know what, sure. And because of the kind of kid I was back then, I was like the class clown sort of thing. I joke around about everything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I basically turned around and said, alright, so now that I'm officially the teacher, class dismissed. That was literally the first thing I did. Oh no, man. Absolute crazy.
I think I made the other guy rage.
Ready?
I think he might have done, you know. I don't know though.
15 consecutive wins, G.
Oh man. Alright, well this is probably going to be the last game, guys. Then we're going to be switching over to Ark. I mean, we've got 8-minute games, so it should be over before the 1500. Well, 1700. Oh, don't worry, it's going to be as quick as it freaking can because I got Falco. I can't play Falco for shit. I'm just gonna... Yeah, Dr. Lennon is the guy who was here earlier. Looks like he's back. I'm just gonna sit here and spam this gun because that's all I can do with Falco, because I'm genuinely a terrible Falco player. I have no doubt that I'm gonna be first out.
I don't think KO you, but I'll be like, you keep hitting
I know. I genuinely can't play Falco to save my life. Yeah, it just irritates people and then they just come after you.
Hands off my Hands off my Hands off my
Best Falco taunt ever. Best Falco taunt ever.
Hands off my Hands off my
Best Falco taunt ever. It's like all I know how to do with Falco. Oh man, I knew that was coming. I'm just gonna keep shooting this guy.
I'm not helping. I'm literally like, I'm trying to KO and he's just like, no.
Oh man, I think I'm just dead again. I can't play Falco. I have no doubt that I'm losing this battle.
I understand it. You all got those characters, yeah, I'm fucking useless right
Exactly. I mean, Falco's good if you know what you're doing, but the thing is, I don't know what I'm doing.
He's got me.
No, I'm still just gonna sit here shooting. That's all I can do.
I'm just gonna stay up and let you dip out and dig it out.
Oh, come on, man.
This is what it's like. I projectile on the flag.
Oh, I forgot Falco had a thing. I genuinely thought I was just dead there.
Snowing in Scotland then?
Sorry?
Is it snowing in Scotland?
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright.
Mental, man. I put the picture up in the Discord. That's just out of my window. And then up here, it's like it can snow one day and be gone the next. It's pretty much cleared now, which is kind of ironic.
What's my Scottish accent? I come from Glasgow.
It's fairly accurate, I'm not gonna lie.
My stepmom was
Fair.
Give me a Glasgow kiss. Oh, a bit shit. That one was a bit shit. No, go on.
Oh, I'm out. I told you. I told you I was coming last. Oh man, I knew that was coming. Oh yeah, but don't get me wrong. I can't play Falco for shit, but it's still fun. Starting to pass time, yeah. That's the main reason I got into this. Because, you know, my skills with electrical repair at work, it's like, I can have it done real quick. And then it's like, after I've done all that and made the money, it's like, well, now what do I do?
Oh, I like it. 16 consecutive wins, I think that's not too bad.
Plus the fact I barely sleep anymore, it gives me far too much time.
Oh, I know the struggle.
Yeah. Alright, well guys, we're gonna head out now and switch to Arc.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I mean the guy is asking about it, or was asking about it.
What's this person saying?
I think he's saying quickly start another battle.
Be able to play later.
I mean, we'll probably be on later on this evening, but for the time being, I did promise this other guy that we'd switch back to Arc.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, even if I'll tell you what, if it needs be, you can stream your Arc. If you also want to play Smash, I can make a stream.
Yeah.
But I might not do it for long. I might not even do it.
You know, in a couple hours or so, we'll probably be back on Smash Bros. Anyway. I mean, Smash Bros. Is our more popular content.
Yeah.
But I did promise this other guy that's on here that would, you know, go back to Arc, and he wanted to join earlier but couldn't. So I'm all about, you know, interacting with the fans, making them happy. Because as I say, the way I see it is a YouTuber is nothing without his fans.
Yeah.
So, you know, keep as many of them happy as you can. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to close down the arena and switch over to Arc, guys. By all means, if you want to come join in. If not, then I guess we'll catch you all in the next stream.
All the best, lads.
Alright, catch you all later. Bye. Bye.
Well, on the chat.
Oh no, I always keep the chat going, I'm just disabling the stream. Alright, well, we're going to close down the arena and switch over to Arc, guys.